like after it happens, like if it's a bad stroke or whatever the fuck, like they'll be like, kind of wobbly on their feet or,
Oh yeah.
yeah, being a little uncoordinated. But yeah, once he gets up, he's totally fine. It's just that fucking. I gotta start looking at the clock because it feels like fucking 20, 30 minutes or whatever when you think your dog, grandpuppy might die.
Oh
But
yeah.
it
I
was
would
probably
have.
like
Yeah,
eight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everything. Yeah, everything slows down.
So, but it was probably a good like 8 to 10 minutes. He just could not move. Just laid there and he's drooling like crazy. And then he's totally fine though. Like I even walked him to this. Like I waited a couple hours just to make sure he stayed. Seemed normal. Drooling like crazy. And then
Huh.
we even walked to
And
the
then he's
store.
totally
Back. He's
fine though.
totally
Like I
fucking
even
fine.
walked
Like
him
a
to this.
couple hours after.
Weird.
But still, yeah, still very upsetting in the moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I mean, it's your like family member at that point, right? I mean, it's not like.
Yeah, no, I was
I've yet
actually
to
thinking
find
about
anybody who
that.
owns cats or dogs that doesn't think of them like family. That's not a fucking monster.
Yeah.
It's pretending to be a human. And I don't even like
Yeah,
pets, but
no,
like
he's
once
like
you
in
have them
the
long enough, they're like family, whether you like them or not. You know,
yeah, yeah.
like
No, he outranks yeah, all my family members really as far as how badly how devastated I would be if he passed.
oh, brutal.
Except for my mom, really. Just my
Yeah.
mom, my son obviously is first. Um his Nana outranks my family. And Luke's right in that group, dude. He's right there. He's definitely in the top five.
Definitely in the top five. like
Yeah.
that just.
Like I get upset thinking about it. It's fucking weird, dude. I'm not used to it. I've never had
Oh
that much of
yeah.
an attachment to a pet. I've certainly been really sad when pets have died and that kind of shit. But I didn't spend their life any part of their life. I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about how sad it's going to be when they pass.
Oh no, definitely not.
But yeah, this one it like upsets me. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, we had one where she
Mhm.
lived with us long, like from being born all the way to being put down, and it was like really tough to make that call because uh,
Yeah, Jesus.
she was just part of the family,
Yeah,
but at the same time, she would be just like hanging out in my
yeah,
mom's room, laying on the
suffering.
bed, crying, like just whimpering.
Yeah, just in constant pain or
And
whatever.
it
Yeah,
was constantly
dude, it's
painful for her
still.
just to exist. And it's like even petting
Yeah,
her didn't really like help, and we were
yeah,
cooking her specific, like we were making like chicken and broccoli and rice and feeding it to her and stuff, and getting all the nutrients in there with some pumpkin and cottage cheese and all sorts of like pills and shit. And it was just like, even though we didn't want to
yeah,
let her go, it
yeah.
was it
When it's
was it was
that
time for her
pronounced,
own sake. Like that was just not fair.
yeah, it's actually a kind of a benefit that it's that bad where you can't even delude yourself into thinking like, well, she's mostly okay. Like, no, every moment's
Yeah, the vet
agony
was
for
like,
her.
you really should have done this a while ago.
Right, right.
The vet had wanted to put her down
Um,
for a while. So yeah, it was definitely like, yeah, no, there wasn't any question, but it was still, even then,
yeah, it's still not an
especially for my mom. My mom
easy thing.
really, really connected to her more than anybody else in the family did for sure.
Mhm. Yep. But yeah, I do not like being reminded of his mortality.
Hey,
It
maybe if you're
actually
lucky,
upsets
you'll get
me.
hit by a bus first.
Right. Yeah, no, it is possible. My age and my unhealthy lifestyle, we could end up going right around the same time,
Yeah, you never know.
or even before. I think
Well,
that's
there is
actually one of the
that
things I
weird sort
told
of
my
thing that
son
people
last
tend to
night.
think of 100 is like the age that they're gonna get,
Oh yeah,
and it's like no, most
sure.
people make it to like their 60s
Right,
if they're
right.
really lucky. Like most people don't
Mhm.
get anywhere near to 100. Like The 100 is a really rare occasion, and it's probably not going to be you, buddy.
Right, right.
You know, it's like,
Yeah, my grandfather made it to 91. Pretty
oh,
good.
that actually puts you in a little higher bracket, though. You might have a much higher chance of getting to much older.
Yeah, it could be. I
Most
mean,
of my
shit, dude.
grandparents, I think, made it to
Okay.
like in their early or late 80s or something. So I'm more likely to make it there.
Yeah, well,
But you
no,
know, who knows?
yeah. Well, I mean, I am like less than 6 months away from turning 50, and like my hair is still like my natural color is no, it's not all gray or
It'll
even
be like
partly gray.
overnight. You'll turn 50 and just be like, boom. That'd be fucking
Just
funny. If
switch
I
it.
call that, it's funny. I
Damn
just
it.
want you to know, like, I called it if it happens. But that does happen to some people. But yeah, you know, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, full head of hair. Yeah, like I said, my facial hair didn't get the message. Unfortunately, that's all mostly gray.
Nah.
But the hair on my head, it's natural dark, whatever color this is, brunette, I guess. I know guys use brunette, probably not.
Brown hair?
That
I
seems to
don't
be
know.
mostly
Brunette,
a thing.
brown. I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing, right? Brunette.
Yeah, yeah. Although brunette's more like I don't know. I associate
It's
that
just
with
that with a
mostly
woman.
women.
Yeah.
Like guys have brown hair and women are brunettes.
Really? I've never really
How
thought
often do
about
you
it.
refer to how often do you refer to a man as a brunette?
Yeah, I've never thought of it. I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And my brother has
Yeah,
like
there's
brown hair.
guys with brown hair, and women are brunette. I'm declaring that as unobjective fact. I mean, objective fact. God damn it. Whatever.
No, weirdly makes sense though. I've never really put any consideration into how I describe people's hair by gender.
Yeah, no, I
Guys
didn't
can be
until just
blonde though,
now.
right? Like you could be like a blonde, right? You could say like that dude's a
Yeah,
blonde.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but brunette, it really is just kind of like
Yeah,
feels
I did not
feminine.
think of that,
Feels
but yeah,
weird.
brunette. Redhead also is well, no, not really. The guys are usually gingers and girls are usually redheads, I think, but not completely. Not as much as the brunette one.
Well, I've always thought that like, so maybe I'm wrong, but I always thought red was when it was really really red, and that sort of light reddish blondie kind of thing was the ginger. There were two
or it's almost
different
orange.
colors of hair. Yeah, where it's almost orange and paley orange, reddish, blondish kind of thing.
Right. Yeah,
like that's
yeah,
I always thought that was ginger, and the vibrant, really red was just the red hair,
Yeah,
and then everything else. Yeah.
Sounds right. Sounds accurate.
I've always thought red hair and ginger hair on a woman was really hot, but like I don't know.
Yeah. No, I definitely.
Maybe.
I definitely have a thing for redheads, dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, who doesn't? You gotta have a thing for redheads. It came with the body when you were born. Yeah,
I was watching a show. I haven't followed up much on Candace Owens because she's just a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, that woman's out of her fucking mind, man.
I think she's claiming that
unhinged.
Charlie Kirk is speaking to her in her dreams.
Oh, that's
and then she's passing it on.
Fucking lovely.
Passing it on as her speaking for Charlie from beyond the grave.
That's fucking. Oh God.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it turns out that Charlie was a time traveler. Apparently.
Oh.
That had come through time, just so those two could meet. I guess. Yeah. She's nuts.
Wow.
It's funny that it's not as surprising as it should be that she would say something like that.
I completely forgot about that Willie Mack show thing to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Was that on the
shit.
Willie
Did
Mack
you watch
show?
did that clip end up working or no? The one with from the Oreo show, the Alexa Plus thing.
Oh yeah, where Alexa fucking burns him. Glad to
Yeah,
confirm
yeah.
with you
Did it
that
actually work?
time goes forward. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking ruthless, dude. Did you not see my
I did
reply?
not know.
I even replied. I said
Yeah, yeah.
ruthless.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought you were. You might have been. I wasn't sure if you were replying to having seen
Oh,
it or my comment after, like the last part that wasn't on the clip.
fair enough. Fair enough. No, that was
The one where he's like,
Alexa was not holding back.
yeah,
That was
dude. I was
just
like, I didn't know they
so
did
mean.
that. That was fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh, I really appreciated
Yeah, I
that.
had
I thought
no,
that was
dude. I
pretty
seriously,
funny.
I had no idea that it had sarcasm built into it, dude. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, whoever decided that was a good idea, thank you so much.
Right, right. I wonder if all AIs are like that. They should be.
God damn.
Yeah, they should have at least a little.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna
Some small.
put an AI into the sex robot, make it at least fucking entertaining.
Yeah. Make them
Although
shit
I'll tell
talk
you
you a
what
little bit.
I would be happy for. I think if you could get a robot that could deliver like reasonably similar to real life blowjobs and bake bread and make sandwiches, you would be the richest man on the planet.
Yeah, and the birth rate would fall to 0.
Oh well, yeah, but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, or it could be like a Gazorpazorp situation from Rick and Morty.
Oh, where the women just collect it. You know, like
Yeah, yeah,
I
where the
honestly
robots.
in all those shows where they do that, because that's not the only sort of thing they've done. They've done similar kind of things in various different shows and movies.
All right, right.
Similar, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of like a theme. It's always the women who make the call, but I think in reality, if it ever did happen that way, it would 100% be the men who are like, "We're fucking done with these bitches.
Yeah,
We're
no
just
more
not
women.
gonna fucking waste our time. We can make our own
Yeah,
robots that are like reasonable to hang with, and they can just sit
yeah,
over in the corner
yeah.
and breed together. And that's we'll just take the worthwhile men babies or something."
Yeah.
I genuinely think that real life ever, if I don't think it would ever happen, but I think if it did,
Yeah, not anytime soon.
I think there's always going to be people that are like good in relationships, because you've met those people where they just fucking work really good, like they're really good partners.
Yeah,
they're not
or
just,
they have to be in a relationship. Like,
yeah, like there's
I don't get
way.
that at all. Yeah, it's mostly women, but yeah, there are some dudes that are like, dude, I just have to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. It's weird. I don't understand it, but it is what it is.
Indeed.
What
Yeah.
the fuck was I doing? Oh. What was it there? The bees thing was pretty good, but I forgot to post that. Oh, I haven't been keeping up with wilderness cooking very much, because like I kind of just
I don't actually
too
watch
much
the videos
of it at some
often.
point. And
Yeah, I just like the thumbnails.
Oh, I watched a bunch of the videos from it, and they're great for like a while, but then they just kind of get like they're so repetitive at a certain point.
Yeah. They're all impressive. You're like, holy shit.
Oh
dude.
yeah, every one of them is a great fucking food recipe. Like all the fucking food that guy makes looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, I would definitely, like, if I won the lottery, I would want to buy a house very as close to that guy as I could.
Oh hell yeah! Pretend to be like a little kid, you know.
Yeah, well, the area that he lives in is fucking so idyllic, man. It looks like fucking just a beautiful area.
Oh yeah, where was it? I remember I looked it up one time.
Fuck, it's like Azerbaijan, I think.
Yeah,
I think
Azerbaijan is where it is, I think.
Azerbaijan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check it, but yeah.
Yeah, Azerbaijan, however you say it.
Tabakou is his name? Yeah, Azerbaijan. Yeah. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's how I've heard it
He's
from
yeah, I don't know.
everyone
I have
except
no
you.
clue, but it's pretty fucking cool looking. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they
like in a
live
little
in.
nice little valley in the mountains and shit. It's fucking awesome.
Oh
Oh wait,
yeah,
where in that? I don't know if I know exactly where.
I'd be down to live there. That's all I'm saying. You
Oh,
know, like,
fuck yeah, dude. Oh, that wasn't what I was looking
oh, those
for.
are some really big bowls. Jesus, 28 ounces.
Oh,
Is
it's in
that
the
like?
Caucasus Mountains. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's where the name Caucasian came from, you know.
Caucasian.
Yeah, I guess because that's the area they say they came over through, like from Africa. So that's why white people are Caucasian,
Oh,
because
I
they
was just
crossed the
thinking.
Caucasus Mountains.
I just like trying not to giggle at the cock thing.
Oh, Caucasus.
Cock, Caucasian. Like,
Mhm.
because I'm fucking
Yeah,
12. I'm sorry, man.
yeah.
I want to be
I
better
was
than
just trying
that,
to
but I'm
throw
just
out some
fucking not.
trivia. I'm not sure how many people are aware that that's where the name Caucasian comes from, so I thought I'd throw it out there.
You know, you're probably right. There's probably a lot of people that had no fucking clue.
Mm,
Holy shit, they make peppercorns in all sorts of colors now. Isn't that cute?
yeah, nice.
I'm almost out of pepper because I have a little salt and pepper grinder on my desk for when I'm eating, and
All
I
right, right.
I put a copious amount of pepper on everything. So like
Yeah,
it goes
pepper's
out
nice.
so much quicker than the salt. It's just like, oh man, I gotta have a lot more of that.
Yeah, yeah, that and cayenne. I use a lot of cayenne pepper.
Ooh, you know what? I probably would be more interested in the kind if I didn't have that jalapeno sauce. I put that jalapeno sauce on
Yeah.
damn near everything. Like it
Did you
doesn't
get
have to be like a
the
lot, just a drop or two. It just fucking improves it so much.
the autographed Diorio Billy Mitchell
It's
team
gonna
up thing yet?
arrive in 5 days, supposedly, according to the
Oh,
emails.
nice. You got in before
Absolutely.
they ran out. Oh, you bought it
Oh,
really early then.
I got in. It was even close to running out when I got in. Yeah, no, I've been waiting and
Yeah.
watching and just checking every once in a while.
Yeah, I think it just ran out like a couple days ago, but they're going to do, I guess, another small batch
Oh
for
yeah,
anybody
they
that
should.
missed
There's
it the first
probably
time.
probably enough demand that
It's supposed to
all
be
the
like a
people that
habanero
couldn't get
sauce,
this one would
right?
be like able to get that one and buy it out
They should jack up the price for the second printing.
and make it like distinct, like print number
Mm.
two or something like that. You know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it ends up being a collector's item, it'll be like
so that the
the
first
Teenage
ones are
Mutant
more
Ninja Turtles,
valuable. Not that I
like
ever
the
can picture a situation in which I would be able to sell that or want to.
yeah,
It's
like
just
the really early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issues. They did like seven printings or some crazy shit like that. So obviously the
oh
first
wow.
print's worth the most, but even the later printings, dude, were still worth a fucking decent amount of money. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of insane. Holy crap.
Mm. I should look that up. I haven't checked that in forever. I mean, with the comics industry being in free fall, I don't know how much. I assume back issues aren't as affected by that.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like they probably retain their value. I mean, it's probably dropping to a certain degree just because of the industry being down overall. But I can't imagine it drops crazy amounts. Let me see.
I
My
don't know.
go-to is the My Comics Shop. My Comics Shop. Shop.com. All right. Hopefully TMNT works. I don't want to have to type all that out. No, not tent. God damn it. I know when I'm typing. Fucking autocorrect.
Motherfucker.
See what we got. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to actually hit the search button. No, just the... God damn it. All right. I should not be surprised there's a ton of number ones. I don't know what I was thinking.
A ton of number one.
Something regular.
Not enough number two.
God damn it.
Man, all this
have to
beautiful
actually type
oatmeal.
it out. Oatmeal?
I have been enjoying oatmeal a lot lately. The little packets, you can buy them on Amazon. Like, for instance, you can get a 44 packets of fruit and cream, like strawberries and cream, blueberries and cream, bananas and cream, whatever, like oatmeal. And like,
Right.
they're about 100 calories and 110 calories each, so like 4 of them is a good, like, perfect breakfast. So you get like,
gotcha.
you know, it's super cheap to buy them, and they come in, they have big packs of everything. Like, you can buy like a big old 48 pack of apples and cinnamon, or some maple and brown sugar. They even got like a raisin date and walnut, which I might try. That sounds pretty good. Or you can just get big packs of like the other flavors on their own, like the strawberries and cream and peaches and cream, for super cheap.
Nice.
But it's easy to keep, like, because they have 2 size packets, either 4 packets of 400 or 110 calories each, or then there's other ones where they're like slightly larger packets, so it's like 3 of those is 160 calories a piece. And they're just like, it's easy to just throw it in the microwave for 5 minutes and you get like a healthy breakfast. And I'm keeping that calorie count down in the mornings at least. And in the winter, it's really nice because it's so, you know, it's like a nice warm meal.
No, publisher, that's what I need to do.
And it's a good source of fiber? Yeah, kind of good source of fiber. Little fiber, little protein in there. Not too much either.
Is it Dark Horse? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was Dark Horse. It was the original publisher. Oh, sorry, I'm still looking up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. Oh wow, Usagi Yojimbo. There was a Usagi Yojimbo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover.
Ah, okay.
That was fun. God damn it.
That sounds like delightful.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Usagi Yojimbo or not? Probably not.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's like an anthropomorphic rabbit. Like an anthropomorphic rabbit samurai. It's the guy that was
I have heard people talk about this before, yes.
Yeah, it's the guy. He did like the inking or something for Gru, which is the kind of spoof of Conan the Barbarian, the comic book that's actually comic. Yeah, he worked with Sergio Aragonis, we pronounce his name. The guy that Aragonis worked for Mad TV for like the '60s till fucking forever.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And Gru was his comic book. The guy that did that, Stan Sakai, I think his name is. But anyways, the guy that did like the inking or some part of the art for that branched off and did Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, Gru is definitely one of my favorites. So that shit was so fucking funny.
I never really got into
Oh
comic books
wow.
past like the cartoons. Like
Yeah.
I owned some
Oh yeah,
comics
that
and I
was
read a
insane.
couple of them, but like the majority of comics I read when I was a kid were like Calvin and Hobbes and like The Far Side.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's a little different.
Some Adams Family stuff that I read. Yeah.
Not Dark Horse, Mirage. Oh, it's not on the list. Okay, other publishers, I guess I'll have to go with. Oh man, they've got all of them here. That's fun. Jesus Christ. How many are on this fucking list? I'm like scrolling through it very quickly, and I'm still barely in like the D's or the E's.
Wow.
I did not realize there was this many comic book publishers. That's crazy. Mirage, where are you? All right, I'm in the M's finally.
Actually, it makes sense that there'd be a lot of publishers if you think about it. Like comic books are relatively
Yeah,
inexpensive to print, so I'm sure there's a lot of people who are like, let's make a comic book publishing company. We'll be rich. And so like 90% of
yeah,
those are
especially
probably like
nowadays.
failures that never got anywhere, but like put out comic books for like a week at some point, like 1934 or something. What gets me is the audacity to charge the same for the fucking digital goods as for like physical goods, even without the like guarantee of ownership. Like
Mm,
that's one of those crazy fucking things where they're like, well, yeah, you can have it as long as the service is available. We can, of course, shut the service down whenever we want to.
mm. Okay, sorry, I finally found it. Okay, so there's a CGC graded 9.4 first printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 from 1984, $29,749. That's still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, second printing. Oh wow, a 9.8 second printing is $32,995.
Wow.
God damn, dude. Although 9.8 is essentially mint for comics,
Yeah.
it's exceedingly rare that they ever get graded a 10.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
There's always like
crazy.
some little tear, like imperfection in the ink or something. Or...
Yeah, yeah. So they'll find, yeah, they almost, yeah, they kind of almost have to find a reason. They're like, nope, nobody's getting a 10. Or at least with CGC. I don't know if it's different with, maybe it's like Logan Paul with his fucking Pokemon card. I'm just going to keep having them graded until they give it a 10.
Oh
And then
yeah,
I'll
I could see
slap it.
that. I could see that.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's what he did.
That fucking
Yeah,
Pokemon
Peoria
card
was
thing
going
is the
over it.
fucking funniest shit in the world. Like,
Yeah,
of all the fucking scams to fall for, like,
yeah.
that's probably one
Oh,
of the
you mean
most
his
retarded
partial
ones that
ownership
I've
or
ever
whatever?
heard. Yeah, like the partial ownership. Like, you don't own something that somebody else can sell or burn or fucking dispose of at their
Yeah, do
will without
whatever.
any consequences. Like, it's not fucking yours, man. If you can't
Mm,
control what happens to it, and you don't own it, you don't own any part of it. It's not real. It's not a real ownership.
yeah. Yeah. Also, the other kind of hint you can look at is if Logan Paul is involved,
Oh yeah, well I mean that's a given,
it's
but
probably a scam. Yeah. Oh fuck, that's fucking scumbag. It is kind of hard to feel sorry for people though at this point, especially now. I don't know if that came before Crypto Zoo or after Crypto Zoo, that whole
oh,
partial ownership thing.
he's been scamming people for so long. Who could possibly know?
Yeah,
Uh,
so at this point, you're like, how did you not know that was what was going to happen?
yeah, exactly. It starts to feel like, I don't really have any sympathy for the victims because, I mean, how fucking stupid can you be?
Yeah.
But I absolutely think he's a
Mhm.
scumbag who needs to be in prison. Because
Yeah, yeah, no, he should definitely be
how many
paying
times
for
can
it.
you defraud an audience before they put you in the fucking prison? Like how many times can you steal from people?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I guess they need separate rules for fraudulent shit on the internet or dealing with crypto and shit.
I don't
Seems like
understand
there
why.
should be
Yeah, I don't
existing laws.
understand like why.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't make any sense that you need new laws. That the existing fraud is not enough. You
yeah,
know,
seems like you can just add that to the list of whatever they have now for
especially when you have
under the
all
fraud
of the
laws.
fucking like all of the information on how much like cash money people gave him for these crypto bullshit schemes.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
it's all done over credit card and over the internet. So that means there's fucking records of it somewhere out there forever. You know? So it's like, it's not like they can't track how much cash he stole because
Yeah,
it was all turned
yeah.
into crypto and then vanished. It's like, yeah, no, we know because they spent this much money on their credit card with you. Like, that's how much cash you stole. Like, we don't need to know how much
Mm,
crypto there was because we have records of how much money people gave you.
yeah. Yeah, it really sucks that he can go after Coffee Vazilla in court and still, you know, fuck with him like that for so long. Cost that dude so much money, even though it's obviously bullshit. You
I'm
know, his
surprised
fucking
that
lawsuit is
case is
obviously
still
bullshit.
going. I don't know who the judge is, but they're fucking ridiculous that that's even still being considered.
Yeah, yeah, that should have been thrown out, man.
It should never have, yeah, it should
Mm.
never have gotten past the slap phase.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? How is this not falling under the anti-slap fucking laws?
It's like, if he has literal evidence for everything he said, be like, and here's what I found out, and here's why I said what I said, then it should have been over and done with already. Just like, yeah, well, he said it, and it's true. Like, what's the fucking concern, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's so obvious that it's just him being vindictive,
Yeah.
but you're still dragging it out in court.
Well, it would be kind of funny if at the end of this whole thing he just had to spend all that money on his own stuff. Like he's gonna have to pay for CoffeeZella's stuff, I think.
I would hope so.
I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty. I
Uh,
mean, the longer it goes, the more frivolous it's gonna be. Obvious. It's like what is it? Ethan Klein's lawsuits against like Frogan and all them. Like if I
hmm,
were one of those people he was suing, I would have immediately the day he announced it, I would immediately have been like, "What do you need me to do to like get out of this?
right, right.
Like what
Hmm.
what do I have to say? What do I have to give you? What are we working out?" I'd have been like, "I want to get under this to the ground floor and work this out for the lowest possible fucking
Yeah.
denominator as I possibly
Hmm.
can, and just fucking
Yeah, yeah.
be done with
Casey
it."
Tron would have benefited greatly from settling right away.
I
Yeah,
mean, they
didn't
could
take her
have all
too
just
long, but
apologized. They
yeah,
all had that
yeah,
opportunity too. So
yeah. It's like no objective person can fucking look at what they did and not say, yeah, you absolutely did that shit on purpose.
Uh, Oh man, did
But
you see
yeah,
the blowjob thing? There was like a dash cam video where this car rolls into the one in front of it because it gets hit in the back, very
mm.
softly, and then you see
Oh
the
yeah,
girl pop
yeah.
up in the passenger seat, and the guy pull his seat
Oh
up.
fuck! I watched that and did not notice that at all. Holy fuck! I'm a fucking idiot, dude. My powers of observation, fucking, they're astounding.
It's fucking hilarious. It's right around
Oh
like the
man.
halfway point or something. It's like,
Yeah, no, I know. Now like I'm not even watching it again. Now I see it. I thought it was the person driving was like leaned over and came up after they hit. I didn't realize it was a chick blowing him. Holy
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
that's fucking awesome, dude. That's hilarious. Hmm.
I don't know. It's funny because I was
I
like,
feel like
that's
if
on
I was the
fucking
guy that got
YouTube.
hit,
Like that's on
if
YouTube.
I was
She
the guy that
comes up
got
and
hit,
wipes her mouth. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like how you get away with putting it on YouTube?
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Right,
I
right.
approve 100%. That's just too
Oh
funny.
man. Yeah, if I was driving the other car and like a dude came out and told me what happened, I'd be like, all right, no, you're
Oh,
cool.
they hit so softly that there's probably no damage. Like I genuinely
Right,
think
right.
there probably was no damage from
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Very minimal, if anything. Maybe a couple scratches,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe a tiny
Yeah,
dent.
probably not enough to warrant taking it to anywhere to get it fixed anytime. In the next
Right,
century,
right.
because it's just like, yeah, whatever. It is what
Yeah.
it is. And then that poor fucking cat. Oh man. So I love watching the videos where they rescue these animals, but like it's so sad when you hear like the stories of like the cat just like got hit by a car and whoever hit him with the car just like fucking left. With the cat like still alive and just suffering there. It's like, oh man. Why would you not do something for the cat?
Yeah, that cat had it rough, man. Jesus.
Missing part of its jaw and shit. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the trespassing of the nuclear zone. That was sad. Fucking Japan let another group of fucking YouTubers like do some stupid shit and like walk away with just a little bit of a fine and getting kicked out essentially.
I don't know why you'd want to go in there.
Oh yeah, I don't know why you'd want to go in the Fukushima zone either. That seems so fucking dumb. The same group of people went to fucking Chernobyl, I think. And like they're Ukrainian or something. But like like in a couple of years, it's going to be cancer. If they even get
Yep.
a couple of years. Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you watched the stream with the fucking anime person on the front. The
I
fucking
tried to,
VTuber.
but
Um,
I tried to, but I
if
couldn't.
you
I tapped
ignore
out.
if you ignore the VTuber, the game is so chilling.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it's literally how they um radicalized our own kid, like the kids in schools.
Oh, wow. That's fucking crazy.
It was like first, these kids they see like their friends tell them about websites online that are different points of view than the standard. So that's step one towards radicalization. Step two is believing anything the government doesn't agree with.
All right.
And it slowly works the way to the point where the kids in college and like the college kids are dragging them off to protests and shit. And dragging
Wow.
them into like cult-like activities where they have like secret, groups and fucking words and shit like that. And it's exactly how they cult washed the fucking like college kids and stuff. It's just really like fucking whoa.
Wow.
But you gotta fucking ignore her because she's fucking cringe. I don't.
Oh, gotcha.
I've never seen her stuff before, but for some reason it just kept popping up on my thing, and I'm like, fine, I'll watch 5 seconds, and then I was like, oh, this is from the UK game. Oh, this is fucking disturbing.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, and that's for like training, I would assume, in like grade schools or something to teach kids about like being a fucking rat.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually in schools? I thought that was just a game that they like put out. Holy shit.
No, that was like a training simulator.
Wow. That's fucking insane. Holy shit. UK is fucked, man.
Well, the irony is, everything that was bad was anything that involved you looking into anything and thinking for yourself.
Right. Critical thinking is for losers.
I don't know if you know anybody who's in like the 18 age range right around now, but I've not met a single one that's that. Like, the vast majority of them are very conservative.
Yeah.
Like, disturbingly conservative.
Younger now. Yeah, like alt-right conservative.
Mm-hmm. And so it's weird but they're also like, yeah, transgender, whatever, as long as you're actually trying, I don't give a shit. You know, like, so it's
Right.
I don't know if it's going to be as bad when they start to get, you know, older and start taking over more and more of like what's going on and being in charge of stuff. But fucking, I don't think the left thing is gonna like last that much longer. I think that bubble's gonna break again, and we're gonna get back into like kind of a much more like 90s 2000s chill zone where people are like, yeah, we're just making fucking jokes, like relax. Like, it's fine to talk and joke about, like, race and gender, and it's not a big deal. Like, nobody has to go away with their panties in blood, and the people that are hurt are just kind of fucking dumb. Sorry, you know? Like,
yeah. I'm a little worried about the pendulum swinging back too far.
I am
swung
worried about
really, really far to the left, so I'm hoping there's not a... I hope it doesn't go that far back the other way.
Fucking
where we become a fucking theocracy.
Well, we do need to get communism out. The communism needs to get rooted out of our schools.
Yeah.
Because anybody who's actually teaching people that communism is a good thing is clearly doing it for somebody's like benefit that's not for people that they're learning, because it's just not, like, objectively it's terrible. I mean, like, there's no real...
No, I was listening to some stupid shit Hassan was saying recently, and I'm like, he's a pretty dumb guy, but even he's not this stupid. There's no way he believes what he just said.
Oh yeah,
there's no fucking way, dude.
Well, that's why so many people hate Hassan. It's because it's clear that he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's pushing whatever he's being paid to push, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly who's paying him, but I seriously doubt he's professing his genuine beliefs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, he might be dumb enough to be a communist. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility.
If those were his genuine beliefs, he wouldn't be in a fucking mansion, driving a fancy car.
Yeah,
living in a fucking...
Yeah, the amount of capitalist excess that dude partakes of is very odd for a professed communist.
Well, that's the thing. Communism has always been like the big lie, and it's the big, it's the big, and it's easy for people to fall into it because they profess to be fair, and like when you think of, oh well, we're making things fair, you think, oh, that's got to be a good thing, but it's like a surface level concept of fairness. It makes no sense. Like if you go even a little bit below the surface, it's like, yeah, you know. we're just going to take a bunch of this money from these people and we're going to give it to these other people because they don't have as much, so it's fair. And it's like, yeah, but like, why are you taking it from those people? And what did they do not to deserve being like stolen from at gunpoint?
Yeah, that's
like,
the odd one, dude. I mean, there's plenty of people that got rich being scumbags, but some people
but
just
it's not
worked
all of
hard.
them, you know. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Some people just worked hard and did it better, smarter, harder, whatever the fuck.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, they're not all
exactly.
dishonest. Yeah, that's the funniest thing because generally, when communism takes over, the intellectuals generally don't have a good time, or the professed intellectuals, anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what they always the communists that are always preaching it are always the ones who think they're going to be like the lofty teachers,
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
someone's gonna
or yeah,
have them be like the thinking part of the society, and it's like they're all
right, right.
retarded. So like, no, it's much easier to just kill them with everyone else.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the people that are teaching communism in schools are the people that are going to be up against the wall day one. You know,
Mhm.
it's
Now, if
like,
you wear glasses, you're dead. Sorry, anyone who's wearing glasses must be an intellectual. So you gotta go.
well, and you know, the only way communism works is through like lots and lots of killing. You know,
Right,
because the
right.
reality is, when you make things fair the way communism does, nobody wants
Yeah,
to do
equity.
anything because why?
Yeah,
Why should I
yeah. You're
work
not gonna
so that my
benefit from
neighbor
our
can
hard
live
work.
better and I'll never see a
Yeah.
single dime of my own, hard work? Like, why should I do that? While my neighbor sits at home and watches TV. It's like, why should I work really hard for that? It's not really fair to me. Why is it fair that he gets to live off of like half of my paycheck or something? And that may
Yeah.
or may
Why
not
do
be
I
true
make sense?
for many
Yeah.
people. That might be totally false for the vast majority of people. But that's what everybody's going to think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Well, yeah. If you know, like, if you do twice the work as the guy next to you, and you're still going to get paid the same, like, why would you do that?
yeah. Like even when I was working for minimum wage at fucking Sears Auto Center, busting tires and changing batteries, I was working harder than most of the guys in the back shop, and they put me in charge of the battery bay and gave me a raise. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And so it's
yeah.
like, yeah, you're working really hard. You should get paid more than the rest of the people for every hour you're there because you're bringing in more profit.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like for every car that goes out 10 minutes faster because I was working on it, that's going to bring in more customers and more money, so they paid me more. And then I eventually worked my way up to sales, and that's when I realized, like, I was just like, oh, fuck. What was I thinking? Sales is awful. These people are fucking
Mm,
monsters.
yeah. You had about the worst experience that you could. Because again, this guy's fighting and snaking each other over tiny amounts, dude.
Even for the time, because this
Yeah.
is when this is '98 when I think the minimum wage was 4.25 or 5.75 or something like that.
Right,
So
right.
50 cents was a lot more than is now. Probably like $1.50 now. I would assume. Like how much was, let's see,
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to
what
think.
would
Yeah,
50
when I was like 16,
cents
yeah, it was right
in
around 425, I think, in
1998
92,
be
92,
worth
93.
today? Oh, so it'd be about 99 cents. So about twice.
Yeah,
So 50 cents would be $1. So that's people like fighting over like dollars, like a dollar
yeah,
here and a dollar
yeah,
there.
that's insane, dude.
And it absolutely adds up. Like you do make more money if you sell more.
Mm,
If you sell like one set
mm,
of tires, every fucking hour, you're making an extra dollar an hour. So I can understand like the drive to make more, but to fucking snake each other and fucking fight and and cause all these fucking... Why it was never addressed by management either, I don't know. But my God, those people were the most vicious, nasty people I've ever worked with. And I should have known when I was still working in the back shop, working on the cars. I should have known that sales is the worst place to go, because there was a guy that would come in, and every morning for breakfast he would have either cornflakes or Cheerios and a fucking tall can of beer, one of those like 20-ounce cans of beer, and he would pour the beer over the cereal instead of milk and eat that. Holy and then shit. Just drain the beer every morning for breakfast in the break room.
That's insane, dude. At work? Holy fuck, dude.
It was 1998, dude. Like, fucking... Dude, the number of times people were drinking beer in the back, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. No, there was all the time. They were drinking back there all the time. It was never like large, copious amounts of beer. Like, they might go through a 12-pack where everybody in the shop, except for I never drank because I just was like straight edge at the time. I was like, I'm not going to drink or smoke or do nothing. And then, but I was never like against other people doing it, so I was not like a narc or something. I wasn't going to rat them out. I was like, yeah, you do whatever the fuck you want. I don't know my business. I don't give a shit. You know, like, just, I'm not going to have one. But it was about like 1 or maybe 2 beers per person at most every day. And, like, that was just like the normal thing. People would have like beers and stuff. And I don't even know why.
Yeah, other than when I worked construction for that one summer, that's the only place I can remember regularly at the job site. And even then, it was after we were done. We would just fucking hang out and get fucking hammered.
Well, most of the time they would have, the beers they would have most of the time were like after the day. Yeah, that's, I think, probably more often. Gotcha. But they did have beers during the day. Like, that was a thing.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't just after work. I hear you.
Yeah. It wasn't just after work, but it was probably more common after work. I wasn't really a participant. So I didn't really get involved too much. But you know, if they were drinking a lot more after work, after I left, because I could see that maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, hamster? Dr. Ginger Hamster.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Von Maxwell. Holy shit. I haven't heard of him in fucking years. All right. Hopefully we caught him in time, or do we run him off by ignoring him for too long again, like we do usually?
And I'm even on the chat, and I'm high as fuck, so I who knows how long. Hopefully not too long.
Yeah, if you're still there, our apologies if we ignored you for a while. We're not used to having, what do they call them? Viewers?
Audience?
Yeah, we're not used to that kind of thing. Mostly just us shouting into the void. More of a therapy hour for me and Stabby, really.
Pretty much, yeah, really. Dealing with fucking lunatic
we're here to
families
vent.
that like buy into this fucking left-wing nonsense cult.
Indeed.
God, that was the saddest thing, watching people like fucking see that shooting in Minneapolis and be like, he murdered her. I'm like, what are you talking about? She hit him with a car. Like you literally see him get hit by the front of the car and then shoot. And I guess new footage shows that all the bullets went through the front of the window, so it wasn't like he shot through the passenger window.
Yeah.
So even more
and
clear,
again,
it's like
he's telling her to stop and get out, and she didn't. You know what I mean? Like,
and then she hit him with the car. Like fucking. And then I guess for a lot of the footage that the left wing saw, they edited out her wife telling her to like go, yelling "Drive, baby, drive."
Right. Just egging her on, gassing her up.
Inciting the violence that then did occur that cost the life of the woman. I personally think if they want to blame somebody, blame the cops in Minneapolis and all these other places that are not enforcing the law.
Yeah, they're
Like, these
letting them
people
get
don't
away with
get to
crazy
just go
shit.
around and interfere with ICE doing their job. It's a criminal act.
Yeah.
Those are not protesters. Those are fucking felons. And if you round them up and you put them in prison, people will stop doing it, and then there will be less danger involved for the ICE and for the people. They can go and pick up these fucking child molesters that, for some reason, the left really, really fucking wants to protect child molesters. I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a weird fucking groupthink shit. You're like, dude, they're not just rounding up everyone. And
Well,
even
like
if they
the guy
were, it
they
would
were
be
going to pick
fucking
up
fine.
that this lady was trying to protect had 2 convictions of raping minors.
Wow.
Not like suspected
Yeah.
of. Had fucking done it
Yeah.
twice and been proven in court twice. Like, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think we want him out of the country. Like, I'm fucking fine with that.
Yeah.
Like,
Should have been fucking executed before now, dude. Fuck
like there
that.
are two
But
there are
yeah,
2 children.
reporting them is,
Yeah, I would definitely prefer he be executed. The murderers and the thieves and the rapists, they can, or the murderers and the thieves can. Maybe we just send the thieves back. I think everybody else could be executed. The murderers, the rapists, the child molesters, the human trafficking people.
Well,
If you
yeah,
have
I
anything to do
mean,
with human trafficking, I think they should just fucking off with their heads. But maybe that's just me.
well, but you got to think that guy was probably only raping those children to feed his family.
Yeah, to feed his fucking poor, starving kids.
Yeah.
They needed that sweet, sweet rape juice. Yeah, it's so sickening. It's like how these people can just not like process
Yeah,
what's
no, they're not.
directly in front of them in like reality.
Yeah. No, it's again,
And
it's what
just
I
completely fucking delusional instead. It's just
yeah.
bizarre.
No, when I was like a teenager, it's when I realized I was just going along with what my team thought and not really thinking about it myself. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna consider myself on any fucking team anymore.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
take each
It's
issue
not
as
like
it fucking
if the
comes.
conservatives do stuff that they're just perfect, guaranteed every time.
Yeah.
No. There's plenty I disagree with. I think not classifying the internet as a utility. I think that was
All right.
completely
Or the net
fucking. I think that was
neutrality in that.
insane. Yeah, I think the internet neutrality was bullshit. I think they needed to make it a utility that couldn't be like monitored and controlled by anyone. Speaking of the internet and the lovely uses of the internet, I'm still trying to get all the gear to have a big fan base of people that are saying that they're gay.
All right.
I don't know if you watched that. I posted one of their videos.
Yeah, I don't think so. What was the deal?
They went on a road trip together, so they were like driving around and like eating together and hanging out at hotels together and stuff like that. Just these 2 dudes.
Oh, it was like the cheapest road trip or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And they're fairly entertaining. They're all right, entertaining wise. But like they really, really seem like they're gay. And they claim to be. I think they both claim to be married to other people. And maybe it's just because they're British. I don't know. But like, I'm trying to.
Yeah. No, I remember Norm many decades back when he was on Weekend Update brought that up. This brings up an interesting question. How do you tell if a British guy is gay?
It's a very good question.
They all seem kind of gay.
They really do. Oh, I need to get more earlier in the comments. People aren't buying in. Maybe I should start being a little more out with it, saying like, "Oh wow, it's so brave that these gay guys do this channel together." That would be pretty fucking funny. Oh yeah, Juicy Booty was disturbing. By the way,
That bitch was hitting kids with a fucking metal bat. I could not believe that. And yes, I cannot imagine anyone else gave her the nickname Juicy Booty.
I'm thinking she used to walk around with just massive, gross, wet stains on the back of her pants from like sweat and humidity. Because that was in Florida, right? I think that was in Florida. I mean, I assume it was in Florida. Come to think of it. But it seemed like that was like a Florida thing, and I can imagine the sweat marks and people making me like, oh, there goes Juicy Booty. Like, not in a complimentary way at all, you know?
Right. Yeah. It was either ironically given or she applied it to herself.
Absolutely, positively.
Sorry, I was texting my son back.
Smooth sailing.
All right. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I missed the military-grade toilet holder. What the hell? How did I miss that? That's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Oh, the one from Fat Electrician?
Yeah, usually I catch his videos, whether you post them or not, and somehow I didn't get that one. Which is weird.
That one. What? It was. I don't think it was a very recent one, but yeah, no, I came across that because I didn't know too many other people that have a strong stance on the 1-ply versus 2-ply thing, so it made me feel better about like really like I despise 1-ply toilet paper. Like, it should be illegal, in my opinion. Like, when I go to, my parents have the timeshares or whatever, and we, get a lot of other resorts are available, like last-minute shit where they didn't fill the rooms. So you can get, like, a week at a fucking really nice place for $200 or $300 or whatever. So I've been to a bunch of different resorts, and, like, 90% of them have, like, 1-ply toilet paper, dude, and it, like, pisses me off. I'm like, if you can't fucking be bothered to spring for 2-ply, dude, you're not a fucking resort.
Yeah, no, that is kind of silly.
But yeah, I don't think too many people are that, like, have put as much thought into toilet paper as I have, so it was nice that, it was nice to know I wasn't alone on that.
You're doing more thinking about toilet paper than anyone else?
Yeah. At least me and the Fat Electrician, dude. We know what's up.
Yeah, I like that guy. Fat Electrician finds some crazy fun stuff in the news.
Yeah, no, he's really entertaining, though. Great storyteller.
Yeah, you know what? I never thought of it that way, but yeah, no, he is a really good storyteller. I never specifically figured that much out.
Right. Yeah, no, it's very entertaining. And yeah, it's a lot of stories. Yeah, especially about all different kinds of shit. I'm like, fuck, I've never heard of this guy. He's fucking badass. Why have I never heard of him before? Yeah, I was trying to share with my son because there's the guy from World War that was like a pilot, and apparently like the big thing in World War I, because obviously planes were very much in their infancy, because it was like biplanes and shit, or whatever it was. Yeah, mostly biplanes, I think. But like the observation balloons were like a huge fucking thing. So like taking them out was like a big deal, but it was incredibly dangerous because they were just surrounded by like anti-aircraft batteries and shit. And yeah, he was one that was just like, I'll do it. I think everyone thought he was a pussy for some reason. I guess, or there's whatever happened. They thought he was a fucking pussy. So he was like volunteering for shit like that. Nobody else wanted to do it. He was like, I'll fucking do it. So he was taking them out like crazy. But then he died, like fucking, like he didn't last that long, unfortunately. He died in the line of duty. So that was kind of sad.
Yeah, it's always sad.
But he was a badass up until that point. He was kicking ass. Also, he had a weird OCD thing, I guess. Yeah. I'm guessing you probably didn't watch that one. But yeah, he would just get something stuck in his head and he just had to do it. He's talking about like his dad, I guess, like went to the shed or whatever, and there were all these cups laying around everywhere. And he's like, what the fuck are with all these cups? And he like tipped one over and there was a fucking tarantula in it.
Ooh, creepy.
And then it spilled like a bunch of the other cups, and there was a tarantula in every fucking cup.
Oh,
and then, like,
no, I don't remember that at all.
The dude. Yeah, he asked the kid, you know, again, it's the guy that ended up being the balloon buster or whatever, taking out the observation balloons. When his dad asked him, he was like, "What? I wanted to get 500 tarantulas. I wanted to catch 100 tarantulas. What the fuck do you mean, why?"
Why?
Like, no, I just wanted to do it.
Because there were tarantulas to be had, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to catch 100 of them. All right. I appreciated the OCD aspect of that.
Oh, man. No, I missed that one for some reason.
Needed to do it.
The internet, like, just stopped sending me videos from people at random kind of constantly. It's really obnoxious. Like, I'll watch videos from people. I'll even be subscribed to the fucking channels. But unless I'm, like, 100% fucking, like, I'm fucking subscribed and I get every single video notification from that channel, they'll just stop recommending me things from people constantly. It's really obnoxious. I don't buy this whole concept that the algorithm is there to help you get what you want. I think it's to slowly move you from right-wing sources and entertainment and stuff like that, anybody who's even remotely close to right-wing, to left-wing.
Right.
Because, like, I'll get these fucking... these fucking little fruity fucks from, like, LA and stuff all the time, constantly getting, like, put into my channels and stuff and, like, recommended to me from, like, comedians and stuff, and it's like... Yeah, they're number one. They're not fucking funny, so I don't think comedian applies. But number two, it's like they're very clearly like political and not fucking entertaining. Because I find that a lot of the people in like the channels that are not political tend to be more conservative behind closed doors. Is what I'm guessing. But like they're actually just there to be entertaining. So it's like when you watch their content, it's like worth it. You know what I mean? It's like worth the fucking time you spent watching the video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you watched.
I don't have to agree with you. Be entertaining at least. Fuck, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. If it's left wing and they're entertaining, I'll watch it. But it's so rarely the case, unfortunately. Yeah, it's sad. What was it? There was a video with like a guy in a red Jeep pulling up on some motorcyclists, threatening to arrest them and get their vehicles towed or something. And I'm watching that video. I think I posted it. It's like undercover cop freaks out on bikers and then comes around. And like at the end, they're like cool with each other, but I'm like, yo, y'all need to take that into the fucking police because that's not a fucking cop, bro. Like, he flashed a fake badge, motherfucker. That was not a cop. It was so obviously one of those, like, because, like, there's no 70-year-old fucking undercover cops.
Hi.
Right.
Flight. Can or not?
Yeah.
Greetings. Do you believe in ghosts?
The young man's game.
You learn something new every day.
That was the funniest shit because it was one of those moments of like, Like, how on earth did you think, like, oh yeah, no,
Taken the lead.
this guy's totally legit? Like, no, that's a real cop. Yeah, no, you should just totally do what he says because he flashed a badge at you. Like, there's no undercover cop that's going to come out in their personal vehicle and start flashing a badge and yelling at you in the middle of the street.
Right.
Like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, undercover. Yeah, you would think they wouldn't blow their cover just for some fucking random nonsense.
Well, and the dudes were just riding their motorcycles around. They weren't doing anything illegal or even wrong. You know what I mean? And they were doing it in the middle of the day. So it's like, okay, you know what? If these guys are riding their motorcycles around in the middle of the night and it's keeping people awake, yeah, obviously that's a problem. If they're riding like dangerously fast or something, okay, problem. But like just riding around in like the public streets on the daytime, you know, that's okay. They're allowed to do that. It's not against the law.
If we do this right, they won't even know what
Oh
happened.
man. Yeah, the fake cop thing is so fucking weird.
Yeah. Well, I was just like,
I don't get it.
you know, I was sad because they didn't figure it out, and it doesn't seem like it ever got resolved in any positive way. Because those people just escalate. Like he's gonna end up like pepper spraying some fucking baby or shooting some fucking kid or something crazy because like no one stopped him today. You know, and that's really kind of unfortunate. It would be really nice if they
Yeah, they generally should throw the book at those people. Look at that. What are you looking at? You want some of this? You want some of this? Sorry, my dog was staring at me. The grand puppy was staring me down, challenging me for supremacy, for dominance. Come on, you gotta bring it to me. Come on, bring it. I'm gonna get it. Get it. What's wrong, folks? Hey, there you go. I never taught him to actually bring the, you know, he does the fetching part great. You know, it's in the name, retriever and all. But the dog we had growing up, that was, well, I realize now, I thought it was a golden retriever, but it wasn't. It was like a lab retriever mix. But it looked like a golden, short-haired golden retriever, basically. And then for him, he would always bring the thing back, but you'd have to like fucking, like for him, that was part of the game, was you getting the fucking ball or whatever back from him. So he'd fucking like dodge around, like he'd be right there by you, but he wouldn't just drop it or give it to you, right? So I was like, all right, that was kind of fun. So I'm going to do that with this dog too. Except this one doesn't generally hang around. He parks like 10 feet away. And then you got to try to chase him, and I don't do that much. You got to bring it to me, fool. You got to bring it to me. You bring it to me, I throw it. But again, I think in his dog mind, he's like, no, keep it the whole time. But I also want you to throw it. So I want you to have it, and I want you to also throw it. Like in his mind, he doesn't understand the impossibility of him keeping it and then you also throwing it.
Yeah, we had a dog like that where they just would not bring it back to us for some reason. Like it wasn't the exact same, but like they would go get the ball, and then they would just take it somewhere for a while and chew on it.
Gonna get it. I got it. Yeah, like they wouldn't even bring it back near. You gotta come get it. It's right there. Oh shit! Did I fall off?
No, you're still here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this one at least now, like when he realizes I'm around, he'll let me come up to him and grab it. What's wrong? You gotta come get it. I'm gonna throw it, whether you chase it or not. Rebby? Ah, go get it. Yeah, there you go. All right, now I'm, with the stroke yesterday, I'm like, why are you just sitting there? I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? But I threw it, and he went after it. You can't resist his programming for her forever.
Yeah.
All right, I'll shut up about the dog.
Oh, did you see the crazy thing with Taylor Swift?
No.
She gave $197 million away in bonuses for her latest concert.
God
To the
damn,
people that worked
dude.
at it. And I was like, that's
Money
pretty
is not
fucking
just
cool.
making. Yeah. Fucking A. God damn, she must be making an insane amount of money.
I feel bad for her on one hand though.
Yeah, like she's got a crazy amount of fans, but she's also got a crazy amount of people that can't fucking stand her. Is that what you mean, or something else?
No, because what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna expect that now.
Oh, right.
Like,
yeah,
197 million. Where's my 197 million? You know, like everyone's gonna expect
at the
that
end of the
now,
next
like
tour.
every time, which is like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, unless she was like, look, this is most likely a one-time thing, so don't get used to it. What do?
Yeah.
Rest up in your eyeballs. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Well, it sounds like she can probably afford to do it.
I think it was. She made like a ton of money on that show, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, on an entire tour. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the tickets aren't cheap, and Swifties are fucking lunatics. They're fanatical. So I'm sure they're paying whatever she's charging.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious how outrageous it is. Take a look.
I wonder how much she made on the concert in total. Actually, that's a good question. I wonder.
I'm guessing it was more than 197 million. If I had to, Obviously, that's for a whole tour. I'm assuming that's not just one concert.
Oh yeah, no. That's probably the whole tour.
Taylor Swift concert tickets.
That's a good question.
Whoa! Taylor Swift's Eras Tour ticket prices vary wildly, with median prices often over $1,000 to $1,500, but ranging from hundreds for nosebleed seats to tens of thousands for front row or other premium such spots. So apparently a lot of scalping going on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know what the original price is, but it sounds like even the nosebleeds, scalpers are getting like $700 for the shittiest seats.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, scalping is like one of those things that's gotten so out of control. It's like, why is there not stricter laws regarding this? Like,
yeah. Well, it's like the Pokemon shit when the one person shows up at the kiosk and buys the entire supply.
Here's an easy fix. You bought tickets to the concert, but I see that you didn't attend the concert. Here's your fine, and you're going to go to jail for 6 months.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so simple. It's like, okay, if you're the one buying tickets to the concert, you have to be attending the concert. And if you're buying it for your friends, then you need to give their names. They need to submit their names, and then everybody that is buying tickets is going to be there. And if they're not, then they need to be refunding their tickets or going through through the company to sell it to someone else for a refund.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
the
it sounds
Pokemon card
ridiculous,
thing
but
is-
I don't know how you fix that. That's a really tough one.
Yeah. Other than somebody there beating the shit out of whoever's trying to buy up the entire supply before anyone else
Oh,
has
God.
a chance at it.
I saw this thing where somebody was bullying the shit out of one of those fucking one of those fucking scalper fucks at the
All
with the
right.
Pokemon cards, just taking shit out of his fucking cart and walking off with it. And it was like normalized fucking with these people, and I'm like, don't. Like, I know it sounds really good, but somebody's gonna get fucking shot. Right?
Yeah.
Or like pepper
That is not
sprayed or
gonna end well.
stabbed or fucking punched in the nose. Or some little old lady's gonna fucking get punched because she just was standing next to somebody when the fight broke out. Like, don't fucking, you're just starting fights now, dude. Like, nah. I mean, I understand absolutely fucking agreed with it because I was like, boy, the look on that guy's face was satisfying as fuck, but
Right.
that's not a great
Yeah, that's
idea,
gonna
guys.
escalate. Yeah,
Let's not
that's
take
gonna
it to
escalate
that
badly.
level.
But yeah, I feel bad for any kids that are like, oh, I just wanted to buy some Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, well, and then it also
Sorry,
drives the
There's a
cost. of the
7,000% markup.
cards. Yeah, the cards
Yeah.
go up from the fucking manufacturer too. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah,
they're selling out every
yeah.
time, they're gonna keep making more cards and charging more money for those cards until they get all the money they can. And let's be real, trading cards are little more than a scam as they are.
Right,
like,
right. Yeah, it's a very fickle market too.
It's
Yeah.
gambling for fucking children.
Yeah.
Here's $5 for a pack of cards. Maybe it's got what you want. Maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, it's
Maybe it's
fucking
got a
gambling for
blip-off
little
card.
kids. Let's not pretend.
Yeah.
Let's take
Yeah,
it off
no, I
the
got
fucking
into,
market altogether, in my opinion. You should be able to just buy 10 cards that are the ones you want. There, you know, like there's 500 cards in this set. You should be able to buy sections of 10. So specifically, all of the cards should be available as they are, just like in packs, like you know what you're getting.
No speak. Sorry, I was talking to the dog. You're free to speak.
Yeah, no. I just there was a weird sound coming from that dog.
Yeah.
It's
No,
distracted me.
no. God damn it. Shut up. He fucking barks at the other dog.
No, Luke, get the dog. Get the dog, Luke. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you know.
Probably not. Yeah.
Oh,
but no,
yeah.
he'll do it when she's right next to him. They're right next to each other. The fence is the only thing between them.
Oh yeah, dogs
like,
love
bark
that
at her
shit
like
for
crazy.
some reason. I don't know why. Like they'll just
Yeah, I
bark and
think
bark and
he's
bark, and then
saying-
if you put them on the other side of the fence, like you take them both on the other side where there's nothing between them,
No
they'll
speak.
probably just like hang out
Start.
and be friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, almost certainly.
It's weird,
But
you
yeah.
know. It's like
If I had to guess, what he's telling her is, let me smell your butt.
Prepare to attack. Select
I could believe that. That sounds like a golden retriever thing.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
he generally
you- can I-
doesn't
can I-
bark
can I smell your
after.
butt, you?
Yeah, he generally doesn't bark after he smelled her butt. So, pretty strong evidence, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's what's going on there. Shit. Did I shoot the turtle today?
Is all I have left. I hope they put up a fight.
Alright, I better throw something in there.
Oh no! That's weird
keep
sticky
the
shit
turtle.
on it. I actually licked my fucking glasses to get to whatever that stuff was. Hopefully it wasn't poison.
Yeah. I also hope that it wasn't
By the dragon.
poison for your
Well,
sake.
rarely do you have to lick the lens of your glasses to get them properly clean, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
usually you just rub them off on
Yeah,
like a
that's
shirt or some cloth or fucking tissue paper or whatever, and they're, you know, gets the dust.
attack commence. Capture objective A.
What the hell else is going on out there these days? Oh shit, did you watch that bodybuilder one that the short? Where
Is that the guy
like,
with the broom?
Yeah, yeah.
I've watched
The
those
mop or
guys,
whatever?
that guy's shorts all the time.
Yeah, the first time I'd ever seen one, dude. That's fucking. So he's a guy that doesn't look like he's that strong, right? Like he's kind
He
of skinny
dresses
for a
really,
bodybuilder.
really well to make it look like he's weak.
Yeah,
And
but
then,
it
like,
seemed like
my
even his
favorite part
arms
is when he
were
hands
not.
the broom off to people, and they're just like, what the fuck is this broom?
Yeah, yeah, that one that I shared, that dude fucking ripped, and it still fell boom straight to the fucking ground, dude.
That
They're
shit
like,
is
what?
always
What?
the best.
What lift? I lift broom. I lift mop. He's like, yeah. Then he hands it to him, dude. It's like fucking 50 pounds or something, 60 pounds, whatever the fuck it was. A guy that was a very large gentleman could not hold it with one arm.
You can't hide.
That's always funny. And he hands it to it with one hand, because he's always trying to
Yeah.
fuck with them,
Yeah.
you know? He's like...
Yeah, dude, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, he's because they're all telling him like, yeah, go home. My mama tell me I'm strong, very strong. And then he just lifts the weight and just carries it effortlessly. No, I must clean under the bar. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's funny to watch your reaction, dude. Holy shit. Like, you lifted that extremely heavy weight with no fucking problem and walked it like 15 feet away.
And sometimes he's literally just giving them advice on like how to lift properly, where he'll be like, no, you are doing it wrong. Let me show you. Like, and he's just being honest. Like, he's in a lot of the cases, like,
right.
clearly not intending to like fuck with them in as much as
Yeah, he's not like mocking them.
like,
he's,
oh
you know, he's
yeah,
having
no,
fun.
you should do that wrong, like differently. It's better for you this way.
Indeed. Yeah, that was some funny shit.
I love that.
Oh
guy.
fuck! I heard about the one where they did the. I'm just gonna watch a YouTube tutorial for this kidney surgery that I have no idea how to.
Oh,
perform.
that was fucking crazy. Yeah, that's in India, of course.
Yeah, not surprising. Man. But yeah, I don't know how you have the confidence to try to do that. Like, you have to be you have to be delusionally confident and psychotic to not like care.
1,000,000%.
Not worried.
1,000,000% you gotta be psychotic as fuck.
Yeah, like, how are you not worried about killing someone? It's a fucking surgery. You're cutting someone open.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, the alcohol, they keep talking about how he was drunk, but I feel like that just doesn't fucking matter.
Right. Yeah, he should not have been doing it regardless.
Yeah, like that's not an excuse for what he did. Like, it's like, oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did hear Matt Christensen miss the fucking lick a lot of pussy, thinking it was an actual dinosaur, and his guest doing it too, and saying it over and over. And I'm like, oh my god.
No, God damn it.
Oh man.
That's fucking awesome. I assume it was just lick a lot of puss, right? Not pussy. It was lick a lot of puss.
It was lick a lot of puss. Yeah, it might have been lick a lot of puss or something, but it was definitely entertaining. And I was sitting there going like, what the
dude,
fuck?
It is so funny, dude. That is the goddamn when they don't realize what's happening and they just keep saying it. God damn, that is the funniest shit ever, dude. Yeah, dude. Or if somebody's there laughing, that's the best part. Because they're like, what? You know what I mean? Like, they're genuinely not understanding what just happened.
Oh, yeah.
Still say it. What's so funny about the lick a lot of puss? What, is that not a real dinosaur?
No. Weirdly enough. Oh, man. Lick a lot of puss. That was some funny shit. But no, there's a video under there of this chick with a serval cat or whatever. So I guess it's called a serval, Cerval.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. No, I
like the
think it's something
cat's
else, but yeah,
fucking
it's a wild cat.
beating the shit
but
out of
it's
her
crazy.
head, like constantly and hissing at her the whole time. And they're like, and she's just
Well,
sitting
it's a
there
wild
like,
animal.
oh, da, 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 that's so cute and adorable. Oh my gosh, how amazing.
Yeah,
And
that's a
you're
wild
like-
cat. I know it's small. I know it's like close to house cat size, but that's a wild animal.
Yeah, it's not
It's
gonna
not
end well.
domesticated. Yeah.
It's not gonna fucking
Like
end the way
the-
you want it to.
Yeah, I mean, well, even the allegedly domesticated cats are still like 2 degrees away from feral, and to begin with, right? So yeah, one that's actually just still from the wild, you're fucking nuts.
Yeah. And there's like videos of this, and it's just like, you know, this is gonna end tragically. Like, why are you not like just?
Right.
Oh man, it's just so fucking sad. And then like there's also videos I've seen because I was like looking at that thinking I'm like, what are the other things I've seen that were like kind of problematic in that regard as well.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's asking for trouble. I assume it had to be like
yeah.
declawed and shit, right? Like, there's no way you could have a cat like that without having it like declawed. I would imagine. Maybe not though. Who fucking knows?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea if there's like a specific thing.
All right, if it's the cat I'm thinking of, they are, again, it's about the same size as a house cat, maybe a little bigger, right? The serval?
Yeah, it's pretty large cat.
Yeah, it'd be definitely like a Maine Coon or something if it was yeah, it's very big for a house cat. So yeah, if that thing actually had its claws and was whacking at her.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that isn't even the one I was thinking of. That's a really big cat.
Yeah, no,
Never
it's
mind.
about the size of like a bobcat or maybe a little bigger.
Yeah, that looks a little bigger than a bobcat. Yeah, it's somewhere between like bobcat and like cheetah. It looks like closer to bobcat, I would say. But yeah,
but it's one of those things where like
that's nuts. What the fuck is he thinking?
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
But yeah, there are some very small wild cats. If you're gonna go with a wild cat, there are ones that are very
like
small.
the fennec fox or whatever, like where they're just like teeny tiny little babies.
Yeah. Let's see what the smallest wild cat is. Rusty spotted cat. About 2 to 3.5 pounds. 14 to 19 inches. Yeah. That's crazy because it literally just does look like a house cat.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just a tiny fucking house cat, but it's a wild animal.
That's the wee little tiny house cat.
What's this spotted cat? Holy cow. Oh, my son's gonna be here shortly.
Oh.
I may have to mute for just a minute while I hand.
I've seen other. Oh, what was it? The other videos I was speaking of. I think my favorite is there's a compilation where it's like tigers and leopards and other shit, and people are hugging them and like cuddling with them.
Wrong way.
And it's like, you know that's gonna end poorly, right? Like you're not.
Yeah, they're very temperamental. Like, yeah, probably fine most of the time, but the one time it isn't, you might be in trouble. Yeah, unless of course you've like, I don't know, declawed it, certainly. Even the back one, like a lot of times, you know, house cats, they'll pick up the front claws, leave the back one. Yeah, that cat can have no claws on anywhere. and then I don't know, break its jaw or do something to restrict it. It can't open wide enough to seize you by the throat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
60 seconds remaining.
Sounds a cheetah makes is weird. It almost sounds like a bird chirp.
Yeah. But like all these
So weird
people
coming out of a
hugging
cat
and
that
cuddling
big.
these fucking like animals, and you're like, those are not domestic. Like that's a tiger.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
leopard. That's a fucking lion. That's a fucking bobcat or a serval or whatever. Like you're asking to die
30 seconds remaining.
in a sad way. Like, and it's not. It's gonna be like your own fault. Like. Like it's not, and no one's gonna regret that you died. Like they're all just gonna be like, oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they're gonna be a good time. Of course, that's what happened. I was watching Mr. Ballin video. He was talking about some chick would always go to the park and she'd go hang out. He disguises what he's talking about. He's talking about a person. So basically, it was this chick that kept going to the park because there was like a gorilla there. Talking about how she was always in it, she was always smiling, and he was always smiling back. And it turns out, in the gorilla's mind, you were baring your teeth at it.
Yeah,
He
no.
was baring his teeth at you.
Yeah, no, he fucking hated her.
Yeah. It ended up busting out and fucking her up big time.
Oh yeah.
Like it ended up escaping and totally fucking her up. So she thought they were all happy, smiley, and it turned out he thought you were like
Wanting
challenging
to fight
him every time you
every
came
time.
in, smiling at him.
He was like, "Why does this bitch want to fight me so bad?"
Yeah, just every day getting more and more angry at this bitch.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm like, I'm waiting for when that serval thing, Chloe the serval, is gonna fucking, fucking
Chloe,
kill
I
this
assume.
bitch. It's like, yeah, she's
I assume
fucking
that's
died.
Chloe. By the way.
Oh, Chloe the serval. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a weird that name is spelled very oddly. Yeah, so I get it.
I love
All right,
that.
my son's here. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Oh yeah. Right on, for sure.
Select a map.
Gotta do the thing. The family thing.
Arriving at Conseil.
Ooh.
Well, you can be a Marine now.
But yeah, I thought that was a fairly well-known thing, that teeth thing, showing bearing the teeth to other
Yeah.
primates.
Oh yeah, I knew that way before I heard that story
Yeah.
about that lady.
I think that's
It was like
pretty much common knowledge. Apparently
it's
not
one of
that
the things
common.
they talk about a little bit in psychology, where you talk about like expressions and when they don't necessarily match the feelings that that people
right.
go through. Like there are people who smile when they're angry, and it's a good thing to know.
Yeah. Or just very uncomfortable, or there's all kinds of reasons people smile.
Yep. Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I was, whatever. There's a lot of people whose emotions don't necessarily match what their face is doing. Or, like, the way they're talking versus, like, their actual emotional state is crazy.
Oh, right. That's how different it can be. Very, very badly mismatched.
Yeah. Beautiful. Sorry. My team just did a beautiful job killing everybody on the other team and getting through. I'm sorry. It was just such a glorious moment. Did you see the fucking idiots that were waving a quote-unquote gun around at Big Ben in the UK? It turned out not to even be like a real gun, which is kind of funny, but like, yeah, like they didn't think that was going to be like a bad thing, like in the middle of the fucking, one of the biggest tourist like fucking things.
Yeah. Real funny, guys.
In the UK, no less, where they really like things like guns.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, where they're not really allowed to have.
Somebody get this aimbot the fuck out, Jesus. But yeah, like they're looking at, like, I think they were saying 6 months in prison maybe or something. So it's not terrible, but it's still like, oof, that was a fucking brainiac choice. That was a fucking decision you made there. Oh, you know what I was really surprised to see? Honey is still in the news. Like fucking that fucking platform, like.
Yeah, people are still using it.
Yeah, I was really kind of surprised.
They have taken possession of him.
Yeah, that is just such a fucking blatant scam, dude. You would hope it would just go away. But apparently word doesn't get around everywhere.
My spirit burns.
God damn. So what are they doing now? Like, I'm confused, because before it was they were like, they had like secret fucking like discounts. They were not paying the people who were getting who should have been getting paid.
Yeah, they were. I don't think anything's changed. I think it's the same shit. But basically, the main issues were for the people that were like doing the sponsored videos for Honey would end up snaking the commission from them. But then also they had a deal with a lot of these retail places where they're like, look, there's you have this discount out there, but we'll give them this lesser discount and tell them it's the best one.
Oh yeah,
like that kind of thing.
Yeah. There was the weird discount shopping where they would like fuck over some people and not use the right discounts because other people had paid them for their discounts to be shown instead, and it was just like,
yeah, well, the companies themselves
not intended to assist the customer in any way, or the people who were selling it. Like, it was just the most scumbag fucking combination.
Yeah. It's like they're going, they're doing their best to screw everyone.
Yeah.
Adaptive circuits engaged. May.
It's crazy that people are still fucking doing it.
The enemy barricade moves. Entirely unavoidable.
Man.
It takes 100 times.
You know,
I think
it's
I made
really hard to feel bad for anybody these days, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, most people. Kind of willfully ignorant.
Man, I'll tell you what, you just cannot play Overwatch these days without aimbots getting involved in almost
Patience pays off.
every other match. It is lunatic.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the online games for quite a while. So yeah, it's just infuriating.
Enemy forward spawn room activated.
The people that cheat and then trash talk,
Adversity is
dude.
an opportunity for change.
Oh,
That's
that's
one I
always
don't
funny.
get.
I called somebody out because they were using like a really, really obvious aimbot. Like it wasn't like, it was just like you review it, you definitely see it. Like it was just so fucking blatant. And it's like this guy that's playing like a character right now has some sort of predictive aim for his like his bombs or whatever, because he never misses with any of them. If you're not in cover, he doesn't miss. And it's like
Yeah.
you know they're doing it, they know they're doing it, but then like you get people who are like, it's quick play. What do you mean? Well, who would even cheat in quick play? How would that even work? It's like the
Right.
same way it works in every other
Right,
game
right.
that there's cheats.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how you're. I don't, but you do. I don't know exactly, but I'm sure you do.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like my favorite was I was playing a game and it was a soldier who was really hard locking, and it was kind of terrifying because it's like, you know, he's hit scan, so and he has a lot of fucking ammo,
Adaptive circuits engaged.
and it shouldn't be that bad, but holy cow, was it? And he's like front lining, and this is like a backline character. You know, it's like a sniper running in the front for no reason.
Oh, right. It's like, I want to make sure it's very obvious. I'm not going to take a sniper and shoot from far away like they're intended.
Forward spawn activated. Victory.
Good lord. And then you get people that are like just, what's my favorite fucking comment? I've played in X number of games, or I've played for X number of months, years, whatever, and I've never seen a cheater. And you're like, dude, you know they block
Never
like
noticed a cheater.
100,000 fucking cheaters 4 or 5 times a year from like small games. Like they announce it in the fucking news.
Yeah. Yeah, you should tell them to rephrase that statement.
Fucking
as,
making yourself sound like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like you just sound
Rephrase that
stupid
as you've
because
never
like,
noticed
you
a
don't know
cheater.
what to look for. You're too dumb to understand when you're being fucked over in the game by somebody cheating. It's like, that's not an admirable quality. Why would you announce to the room like, I'm the king of the retards?
I am a
like,
fucking idiot.
Like, yeah, it's like, what the fuck is the point in saying that? That's got to be my
I would come back.
favorite.
Yeah, I would come back at him with like, "Hey, I'm a Nigerian prince, and I've got these millions of dollars up, right? You know, like hit them with a fucking scam because they're fucking idiots."
Yeah, exactly. If you've never seen a cheater, I've got a bridge to sell you in New York for $50. Yeah, like, it's called the Brooklyn Bridge. My family's owned it for years, and it's your turn. I just need $50 little to transfer the title. And then you, sir, get to collect all of the tolls. You'll be rich.
Make your money back in no time.
God damn. Oh, I thought the Joker thing, I thought that was pretty funny. Like this guy was like, clearly the Joker is just your opinion.
Oh, it's his own weird interpretation of it.
Yeah, the Joker is an agent of chaos. That's what the Joker has always been. It's just he wants to watch the world burn. I think that was like the best way it's ever been put that I've seen it. Like, there's no organization that's anathema to him. Like, he's the monkey wrench that gets thrown into the fucking system. And this guy's like, he's exposing that deep down, none of us are really that different from each other. We're all the same. You know, once the fucking, you know, meat hits the wall or the shit hits the fan, we're all the same. We're not better than the criminals, or the criminals, we're all, you know, that's his whole thing. And it's like, I think that's just your opinion. And I don't think it's very accurate.
I know, he just likes chaos. That's about as deep as he gets.
The Joker's not that fucking deep, bro. Like, it was just like, it's not that deep, man. You're making shit up that you personally believe in real life, and then you're saying that's what the Joker is teaching us, but clearly it's not. Like,
yeah, it's fucking wild.
Yeah. Oh, would you believe that when the doctor that did that surgery, he offered the money to the family later that night to not fucking come after them? But they didn't accept it? Can you imagine?
What's their problem? Just because their fucking family member's dead? Jeez, get over your dead family member already.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm of the opinion if you're wearing...
My bad.
Huh?
Nothing, go on.
Oh, sorry, I completely missed it, sorry. Oh, your dreadlocks are coming along. Are you going to cut those off, or are you going to keep going?
I'm going to see what happens.
See what happens?
I mean, most of it's already happened. There's no untangling.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure at this point.
It's too much of a fucking mess, dude.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to cut off.
There'd be no way, yeah. I mean, it's possible, I'm sure. But, like,
it's
it would
way
take
more time than I'm willing to put into
months. I don't know,
yeah.
Man. Oh, the jeans
yeah,
thing with Grandpa offering to buy the new
quickly.
jeans. I thought that was so funny. I'm like, I don't think he's making fun of you. I think you just look dumb and he wants to fix it. Like,
yeah, he thinks you're like can't afford jeans without holes in them.
Well, here's the thing. If you are an owner of jeans and you have kept those jeans and used them in such a fashion that it has worn holes in them, that doesn't look bad. That looks good.
Yeah,
but it's really easy to tell the difference between that and somebody who just bought shitty fucking designer jeans with holes already in them.
Yeah, that have these straight rips in them that are obviously just
that are all strategically placed to show off a little bit of thigh or some leg, you know, maybe the tiniest little bit of butt or something, you know, on some of them, or a lot of butt depending on the pants you're getting, I'm sure. But like, yeah, those are the ones where it's obnoxious because it's like everybody knows you just tore those up and you look dumb now because you tore up a perfectly good pair of jeans up, or somebody somewhere tore a perfectly good pair of jeans up and you paid extra.
Yeah, I never understood that, dude.
I've never seen a girl in a pair of ripped up jeans that she bought that were clearly ripped when she bought them and thought, damn, she's so fine. Those jeans are so amazing. Not once.
Right. Yeah, it's a ridiculous thing to fucking pay extra for. Basically, yeah.
I mean, unless it's a religious thing, I guess. Because they're holy jeans. You get it? Holy jeans.
No. I'm leaving. No. Fuck it out of here. That's it. That was the one.
That was a stinker.
That was the one.
That was the kind of one that just sits on the floor and smells up the room. Oh,
There,
Lord.
let's just let that one
Marinate.
hang around for a while.
Oh, man.
Soak in the moment on that pun.
Yeah, I have been told that I am unreasonably good at dad jokes for somebody who doesn't have kids.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I've always, even well before I had kids, I always punned.
Yeah, oh, dad jokes are amazing. Yeah, puns, dad jokes, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Let's see. So we already watched, we're already all the way back to the ice thing there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the LGBTQ sports league thing was kind of funny. Because, dude, the funny thing for me was they gave them an award, but it was like it was very specific. It was like the South Florida LGBTQ thing. And so it was like a very specific region that, like, you're the best gay league, LGBTQ league in this little area. Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Like, there can't be that much competition.
It's kind of like
Well done.
damned by faint praise kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not like it was like a national thing or anything, or even a statewide. It was like a part of a state.
God, you fucking loser! You couldn't even compete with you're with no one. Like, the only reason you're getting this is because there's nobody else in the running. You fucking loser.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just giving themselves the award. Like, yeah, nope, I checked. We're the best in this region. I have no other such sports league. So we're number one.
We're number one. We're number one. We're number one of number one. Like, yeah, we're the best spot in town. We're also the only spot in town, so best fucking watch that mouth before we throw you out the store. Nah, yeah. What was it? When I was a little kid, I was in fucking Little League for a couple of years, and I got a trophy for, like, most improved player over the season. And I was just like, I remember thinking, like, well, I guess they got to give everybody a trophy or something then, huh? Because this isn't a fucking accomplishment.
Also, you're saying I really sucked when the season started.
Oh, well, it wasn't that I was bad. That was
No.
I learned this lesson a couple times when I was a kid. One, my parents put me in a musical, in a theater musical, and I didn't really understand it when I was that little, but I figured it out later in life. The only reason the musical was happening was because, like, the owner and the director's kids were in it, and those were the people that got all the major roles in the show.
Oh, right.
Because, like, I didn't give a shit. Like, I was just, like, a little kid there. Like, my mom dropped me off. Like, I was like, I guess I'm here and this is what I'm doing now. Singing Rockin' Robin and fucking Alley Oop. Doing, like, dance routines and shit on stage. But the gal that I was with was, like, 3 or 4 years older than me, and she was like, yeah, it kind of sucks. This is kind of bullshit because the only people that are getting anything remotely interesting to do are the director's kids, because they're the ones that are, like, starring in this thing now.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, seeing the director's kids versus the rest of the people in the class and going, well, they're really terrible. I wonder why they're fucking the stars. Like,
right.
And then in the Little League game, we had a coach for a little while who was kind of cool in the fact that he took us all to, like, the at the time they were the Oakland A's. We got to go play with their coaches on the field. And that was really cool, and that's an experience I still remember. Like how crazy pristine this like field was, and they were having us like field ground balls that they threw to us and stuff. It was kind of fun. It was basically
Nice.
just catch with the fucking Oakland A's coaches or whatever.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Because he knew some people, but like his kid was always the pitcher. His kid was always like the and his friends or kids would be like the first baseman and the third baseman, even if they were dog shit, and they weren't that great. And they were probably like me and a bunch of other people on the team were probably like way better off in those positions or something. Like I probably should have been playing like shortstop or third base or something, and he was sticking me in outfield, and then like same with the other outfielders were better fielders than the infielders and stuff. And it was the pitcher was kind of garbage and stuff. So
Yeah.
but you learn because like you keep losing all these games because the coach's kids are losing them. But you learn as a kid that like your ability doesn't really matter in a lot of these things, unless it's like professional sports. Then your ability is 100% what matters. Like as long as you're able to. Well, even if you go out look at the things they go out, rape people, fucking steal shit, all sorts of do all sorts of drugs with no consequences. But there's a lot of shit where your personal ability just has nothing to do whatsoever with where you're at. Like I know for the job I'm at now, I have actively sought to not be a manager.
Right. Yeah. No, I was the same way, dude.
Well, like I don't know about other
shit.
places, but like here, it's the difference between my pay and day shift is like $2 an hour, and then the difference between like a day shift like normal staff and the manager is like maybe $3 an hour. Because you can get like $1 an hour more if you're like the lead counselor, but I think you make roughly, because they switch to salary and don't pay them overtime, and they work them for way more than 40 hours a week. But the checks they get are effectively if they were making like $1 an hour more than like day shift, and they get all these extra responsibilities and like, because like. I'm just the overnight guy. So if somebody wants something in the middle of the night, and I don't know that it's like 100% fine for them to have it, like it's not written down in our medical access logs and all that. They want a Tums or a fucking aspirin or whatever. I call on call first. That's my first step that I have to do.
Right.
And the second that I do that, the consequences for any of the actions taken from that point on are on the on-call.
Right.
Because I just do whatever they ask me to do.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking make that.
Yeah, and I don't want to
Not when there's a resource.
I don't want to... well, I don't want to be...
the call for me.
I don't want to be...
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble for some shit.
In charge of making that decision for like $3 whole an hour more than what I'm making, right now.
Yeah.
Or $5 whole an hour even. It's just not a lot in this, We're already getting like, I think I make $22 an hour. And it's California, so that's barely anything. That's probably, I would need almost twice that to even realistically be able to consider living here if I didn't live with my mom in a house. For like cheap rent. Like none of the full-time day shift people who are making probably to my $1,500 twice a month take home. It's like I'm taking home roughly probably close to $1,200 to $1,500 twice a month. And that goes into like my credit card and my rent and everything and all my other bills. And I could not possibly afford rent and utilities for like an apartment. Like that would be Oh Jesus! I mean, at the bare minimum, I might be able to find something for 1,800. Just
Yeah,
in the
maybe a
rent,
studio,
just in the rent,
maybe a studio apartment.
and then like the like food and utilities and the rest would be easily double that. Like the electric bill alone could be a couple
Yeah,
hundred a month. Plus, you got like your water and garbage and stuff like that. It depends on what they pay and what you pay. Plus, you're gonna want internet because you don't want to be bored out of your mind. Presumably, people want cell phones. I should want your cell phone. Still, even if you have your own apartment and you have your own phone there, this weird thing about cell phones being able to use anywhere being kind of convenient. Yeah, I think if you were making somewhere between 3,000 and 3,500 a month take home, you could conceivably live on your own, but it'd be really fucking hard to find a place for that little.
yeah, that shit's out of control.
You might be able to find a good roommate situation, but that's always kind of rough. Like, what's your expected level of clean? What's their expected level of clean? Is that compatible? Are they willing to do chores? Because one of the big things for me, I would think, if you're looking for a roommate, like the biggest red flag is, are we not, if we're not going to write down what chores are and who's doing them and when. You know what I mean? Like, it should be really, really easy to be like, okay, we're both going to live here. We need to, sweep and mop the floors at least once a week, and dishes need to be done like every night by a certain time or something, like that kind of shit.
Yeah,
And so it should be easy to write that all up and say, oh, I'll do this on this night and you do that on that night, and you scrub the bathroom floor on Wednesday, I'll fucking mop the kitchen floor on Thursday. That kind of shit.
Yeah. You would think anyway.
Yeah, if you can't, if that's not going to happen, then you should probably not move in with that person. like I don't care what the person's room looks like. Do whatever you want with your own room, but fucking, we got to keep the rest of the house at least somewhat manageable. Oh, did I tell you all the crazy shit going on with my fucking my cousin and my aunt?
Yeah, having move in with the
they were
or having the guy move in that molested them and shit.
Yeah. So they finally got him out. Him and his girlfriend moved out into a hotel room. I don't know what their plan is on sustaining the hotel room. I honestly don't know why they even gave him that option.
Yeah. It's very odd.
Like, he's not on a lease, he's not paying rent, so you don't need to. He's driving my aunt's van, and so my mom was saying, like, why don't we just give him the van? She'll take his old car, and we can get that fixed up later. And I was like, well, that actually makes sense, because if he's gonna be homeless in a van, that's not nearly as bad as being homeless on the street. But ultimately, it's like the consequences of his own actions, and the fact that he's still actively trying to molest kids. It's like, if we can't get you thrown in prison, at least we can throw you out of the house. Get you on the street.
Yeah.
Where hopefully the kids will be safe because he's on the street, and thus less, But whatever, it's just a weird situation. I'm like, I hope my mom's not throwing her money away. I found out she's been supporting my brother this whole time when he was off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why did he not just do DoorDash or something? Like, that's insane. He literally just sat at home for like 2 or 3 months doing nothing. And she paid all his fucking bills, and it's like, that's fucking crazy. But then again, she wants my aunt and my cousin to do the same shit. It's like, no, they should be on benefits, or they should get a job. Like, there's no reason for either of those things to not be happening. Like, for one of those things to not be occurring right now. Because I'm totally fine if they genuinely have these mental illnesses and these physical illnesses that they make the claims of. Then they should be able to get that diagnosed, and they should be able to get on, like, Social Security or something like that. But if they go and see the doctors, and the doctors are like, that's not true, then they need to get fucking jobs. Like there's no reason for this to keep going without one or the other. Like, this is ridiculous at this point. They're like, I'm 40, gonna be 46 in a couple of months in April, and that makes my cousin, I'm trying to think, he's got to be like 37 or 38 at the very least, maybe 35 at the very youngest. Somewhere between 35 and 38, I would think. Like, that's a long fucking time to never get a job, or like not fucking go to the doctor and get a fucking diagnosis. And she's like, well, he doesn't like being in the system. It was a really bad experience. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. We're not millionaires. Like,
right. Yeah, that sucks.
It sucks.
You should have to do some uncomfortable shit once in a while.
Yeah, I don't like going to my job at all. I hate it. I hate going to my job. Even though I get paid to sleep, there's so much other shit they keep giving me to do that it's just like, I might as well be graveyard shift half the fucking time. But I still go, and I still earn my money, and I still pay my money, you know, like, it's really sad.
Yeah, you don't really have the luxury of just, like, finding a job you love doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can't get it.
Exactly.
Is that Samaj?
Is that a Samaj, a wild Samaj?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Hey, how is
the state ship thing going? Are you guys joining the U.S. anytime soon?
I mean, not that I know of anytime soon. I mean, if it happens, it probably won't be by choice. Most of the country anyway, depending on how things play out. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
I think you guys will be focusing on Greenland before you think of Canada.
Yeah, want to buy Greenland. That's true. I had forgotten that. That's such a weird one.
Although Canada might be higher on the priority list soon, considering that Venezuela thing. We didn't know some things before, things went down. Like, everyone kept saying, "Oh, oil! They're doing it for the oil," and then we find out that the oil facilities that are there, they were never updated, fixed, or maintained. And in order for it to actually be fully operational to do this, it's going to take years. Because that's how fucking backlogged everything is. It's a miracle it's been making as much money as it has with, like, really, really old equipment.
Yeah, well, they never really had actual refineries, right? Like, it was mostly just really low-grade crude that got shipped to, like, the U.S. and other places to be processed, right?
Well, probably that isn't a problem, because, like, countries would have, like, refineries there. It's the same thing like America. You guys have all those refineries, and a lot of what we have is pretty raw. We should be building our own refineries. That way, it's ready to go as soon as it gets to you. But our government's run by very brilliant people, obviously, smartest in the country. Yeah. But yeah, since that shit's, like, let's say the conspiracy theorists are right and it's all about the oil. Well, it's a really piss poor situation, because it's like it's gonna take a long time before that oil's even remotely useful. I mean, it's useful, but not that useful. because it's going to cost all that money to take it, ship it, and then ship it to the refiners, and then ship it again to where it's supposed to go.
Well, with Venezuelan oil, if that's what you're worried about, that is only about half about us having oil. And half of it is about China not having access to that oil anymore, and neither will Russia.
Yeah.
But I think that
Also, the petrodollar, staying petrodollar.
More than anything else, that was also all of Venezuela's defenses were apparently made by China. And we came in, and I literally heard it over the fucking microphone of my buddy who lives in Caracas. Like it was over in like 3 hours. Like none of the defenses from China worked at all for Maduro. Like
yeah.
I
think it was like closer to 2 hours that they were in and out.
Oh yeah. I'm just like, you know, for the sake of like,
yeah, give them a little credit. Throw an extra hour their way.
It worked out. That's all I know. But the reason I bring that up is here in Canada, the worry was because it's like if Venezuela gets all this oil, part of the only real leverage Canada had for making any deals with the oil that we have.
Yeah.
And Mark Carney has been like really dragging his feet on approving any pipelines or anything like that, and he shouldn't be doing that, but that's what he is doing. So now that was the big worry. It's like if Venezuelan oil, if America has access to that, it's like then America doesn't need Canada. That means we have no leverage, which means the value is like non-existent. So now that we've learned that, you know, we have at least 3 years before it's remotely usable. Like, well, let's get a fucking deal on the go. Like at this point, where it's a race against the clock. And I know our prime minister is not going to do that. Everyone is very mad at him, and he doesn't do shit. He's so fucking bankrupt, and you don't care. He's in China right now, which is stupid. Like, why are you there? Why are you there? Oh, I know why. He's trying to piss off, you know, Trump.
Well, what is it? There were representatives from China that had just flown in that day that were there when they fucking took Maduro. Just to fucking add insult to injury.
Look how useful China is as a buddy. Like, oh yeah, they couldn't help you.
Well, yeah, none of their defenses worked. Our planes and helicopters went right by them.
Yep. Nothing could really stop that, so it was pretty neat, to say the least.
Oh, did I ruin your big moment?
Yeah. It's an interesting situation.
They were also potentially going to switch over to the currency, right? For the petrodollar shit. That was another concern. Part of the reason as well, where it wasn't going to be the American use for all that.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's a lot here I don't know.
Let that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot I don't know, so. Yeah.
Ultimately, all we need to know is that we fucking made them look dumb as shit.
Let's kick this off.
all the people that were complaining, all the complainers.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, oh, well, no, this is terrible. This just looks awful. It's like, I don't think that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be that easy to go in and fucking kidnap a head of state in any country.
No, it really shouldn't. They were in there for like 2 or 3 hours and just fucking took that motherfucker like it was no thing.
Yeah, like it was just a minor exercise.
Yeah, well, 3 hours was a fascinating amount of time. I was shocked when I heard all that. Then the memes started coming out of like Maduro just waking up, and then all of a sudden they're surrounded by Americans. playing pranks on him, taking selfies. You know.
Yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the internet's having a great time with this, especially
Well,
Americans.
Maduro wanted to flee prior to them taking him out. Honestly, though, from what I understand, and China was like, "No, you fucking don't."
I know that like was it the vice president or whatever who's now in charge? I think it was a woman, and he immediately like went on a trip to Russia. Really? You're gonna okay?
Man,
Doesn't look good, but okay.
pretty fucking awesome.
I will say I've been complaining an awful lot about like living in global events like the instant times. Like I kept saying I would like things to calm down now, but this is the kind of stuff I like. Yeah, no, let's rev it up a little bit.
I'm on the objective.
I don't like that everything's always a global event like the pandemic and then the 2008 economy crash and all that. Like, I'm tired of global events. World War III constantly looming over my head. I'm so sick of it.
Apathy. That's the answer. Just embrace apathy and not give a shit about anything.
Well, it was like constant anxiety and fear mongering that was going on. Or at least seemingly that's what was going on. I was getting quite sick of it. I was like, come on. Must I always be in a state of anxiety?
Yeah, it's been pretty rough, man.
Yep. The world's gonna burn, man. Or not. Something's gonna happen, huh?
Well, ultimately, I didn't think that it would, just because, like for instance, if anyone was to start a war with America, even in our weekend, even I should say ours, in your guys' weekend state, you're still gonna kick their ass. It ain't gonna matter. No one can stand it. But they wanted to create anxiety and a worry, and with all that's gone on, like, I don't think anyone feels all that anxious and worried anymore. I'm pretty sure people are getting quite comfortable with the idea of, yeah, we can fuck you up. You want to start a war? I don't think so.
It would be interesting if literally the entire planet versus the U.S. Like, that's a pretty fair fight, oddly enough. Even as shitty as the military is now.
Yeah,
just a few allies. We can probably still wipe out most of the rest of the planet.
I mean, they've been steadily trying to remove all of America's allies. I mean, one of America's biggest allies is Canada. And, like, our current guy is very much not an ally. He's almost openly, publicly admitting it. Because he keeps going to China, making all these deals with China and all that.
Yeah.
And Britain as well. Britain, God. I don't know if you ever saw
that.
The
UK is fucking lost, dude.
Well, if you've seen that Keir Starmer guy, I mean, he is so unpopular. It seems like it's not possible for him to get any more unpopular.
Well, here's the thing. I think people are taking elections a little too seriously at this point, because I don't think there's a lot of genuinely elected people in these leftist controlled areas at this point.
Well, we're getting people who are like at this point, no one's really
on the rare
trusting.
occasion we do, it's overwhelming. But I think in a lot of these places, they've just so entrenched the tools for voter fraud that they to keep the positions even when they're not popular anymore. These left wing people. There's a lot of places in California that would definitely be red right now if it wasn't for, I'm pretty sure, pretty massive voter fraud.
Well, in some places, like I'm not overly concerned about the voter fraud thing. Like some of them.
Well, I think in places where in the UK, it's so bad that I don't know that they have any possible way of getting like actual elections with like real leaders involved that the people actually want anymore. Like they're turning into like essentially like third world, kind of like a third world Islamic nation.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely seems that way. And like they used to say like it was a conspiracy theory. You couldn't like there's no proof of all this. And the proof is starting to become pretty overwhelming. So it's amazing to me, and this is partially why Keir Starmer's popularity is waning so much. It's amazing that he's still acting as if it's a conspiracy when we get all these different reports about the gangs, all the violence, and the huge demographic shift. So it's pretty overwhelmingly
Yeah.
obvious, and the people themselves are starting to like the protests that have been going on in the UK have been pretty massive, especially against the
Oh
farmers.
yeah. Well, and then, but they're like, they're basically being slowly backed up against the wall though. Like they're protesting, but like they just make it illegal for them to protest. It's like they're slowly wearing down these opposition things. It's really sad to see. It's like who knows? Maybe something happens. I hope something happens major, and they just start kicking these people out of their country.
Well, I
Like
think
we got
partially
Trump,
what
and he's doing that now. But I mean, they're kicking and screaming and clawing to keep us from getting pedophiles out of the country. It's like pedophiles, murderers, rapists, and thieves. That's the
well,
left wing like fucking save. They need to save now. I don't understand why.
the reason is that these people are essentially an army. That they're hoping that these Islamists will come in and take over and help them take over because they're letting them in. So
Yeah.
that's generally the plan. So then the idea
Oh
of
yeah, you look at
deportation.
Minneapolis. They're trying to turn it into another fucking Islamic territory.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure that because things are so busy all over the country, that's the only real reason they haven't addressed Minneapolis. I'm pretty sure they will at some point. It's pretty much
Oh,
a
the
matter
the
of
fraud alone. Yeah.
yeah, it's at this point it's really just a matter of time before that will get dealt with. Like they'll have massive ICE people over there to deal with it. The only thing is like I think that they're pretty busy where they are right now. Is if you're an ICE officer, like you have work to do.
Oh yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
there's
what?
there's literally millions of people here that aren't supposed to be, and even just going after the people with convictions for like felony criminals or felony crimes that they've committed, whether it be theft or beating someone up or child molestation or child trafficking, whatever. All these different things, it's got to be overwhelming.
Mhm.
I personally would like to see, now that they've got the thing with Venezuela done, I'd love to see the military put to work doing deportations.
Mhm.
Like, I would love to see literally like the entire military force that's still in the United States actively going and pursuing illegal aliens and getting them out of the country. Like, that would be amazing because they
I
could
think
they
if it
could
wa-
triple or quadruple the processing rate at that point.
I think if there was a necessary amount, like a necessary reason to do it, yeah. But I think ICE is doing a good job. It's like
Oh
I
no, I
said,
think
it's
ICE is doing a great job. Yeah, yeah. I would just like to see more of it done before Trump is out of office and they try to rig the next election. You know what I mean? Like, get these potential fake votes out because they're
oh
trying to
yeah.
rig the election with these people. That's part of why they're here. You
Well, I
know,
think at this point, like the
let's
where it's
deal with
going
that.
on, I think at this point where it's going on, it doesn't matter because like the Democrats will have won those states regardless. So it's not like with those ones you can pretty much take your time with. It's the ones that are more red states that need to get dealt with, so that way it won't be a problem. The corruption out of those ones.
The
If the
purple
actual
states are
elections,
probably the ones they want to get the most out of because those are the
yeah,
the most crucial, the swing states.
yeah, I think once those get dealt with, it'll probably be fine. I think that they'll, like I said, they'll get to them eventually. It's just deal with the ones that they're a little easier to do, and then you can have a full force onto them. It's just like I say, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. That part I'm not concerned about. In the military, they got their own shit to deal with. I am curious to see how it's going to go.
Oh, I think that would be great. I think that would be great training for the military too.
Maybe.
And obviously, they can't use every single military from like all over the country or all over the world where they may be like doing stuff. But I think that they need to start involving at least some of the military, and if not working to help ICE, rounding up and arresting the people that are actively impeding ICE. Like all these people that are committing this like felony, like interference with the police, with the like the federal officers, like police business or whatever. Like they need to be getting those people like arrested and doing jail time. Because like the last thing we need is more shootings. You know what I mean? Like this Minneapolis shooting was very obviously totally legitimate. Like it was totally legal. It wasn't a wrongful death or anything like that. But she should never have gotten that far. She'd already been doing this for like weeks and had done this like on 4 other occasions. And it was felonious each time, so why not arrest her the first time and put her in prison? And then she doesn't get shot, and less people are likely to come out and try to prevent ICE from deporting people.
Right.
It should make ICE's job a lot easier.
Right. I'll be right back.
Oh no. And then it was one. Or are you still there, Detroit, or are you just very quiet?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh man, there was one guy who was very upset that the karaoke group is coming to an end. Even though like nobody was showing up to the events and stuff. So it's kind of like why host them if there's only going to be like 2 or 3 people showing up. But he was mad they didn't offer me the option to take over the group, and I'm like, yeah, they didn't offer it to me, and also I didn't ask. You know, like I didn't want to take over. I'm not a big fan of being in charge of stuff there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I've been actively.
You've known me, Mister, but
Yeah, I've been actively avoiding responsibility most of my life, dude. As far as work shit, anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
No, I had plenty of opportunities that, you know, especially like Verizon. I could have gone to assistant manager and probably eventually manage shit. I had no interest.
Shit, yeah, when I worked at Safeway, my dad was golfing with the regional fucking manager of the store. So, like, yeah, if I'd really wanted to work my way up management, I could have easily done that. In fact, in all honesty, I think it would have been better for me had I kept the job at Safeway and gotten rid of my other job. And I think the other job at Safeway would have worked better for college anyway. And I think I could have worked my way up into, like, being a store manager somewhere just because of, like, my connection through my dad. And I imagine that would be pretty fucking decent money. Like, not super good money, but
yeah, no,
enough
grocery
that
store
you're
manager.
always going to be
Dude.
feeling like you have enough to live off of and not going to be, like, homeless in a month kind of thing.
Right.
Like, my neighbor's been a produce manager for one of the well-known grocery stores out here, and like, he seems to be doing pretty good for himself, driving a pretty nice truck, has, like, parties on the weekends with his friends and shit, you know?
Yeah, no, this guy's making a killing, man. Yeah, like I said, even just the department heads, you know, for the actual store manager.
Oh, yeah.
They're well into 6 figures.
I noticed that you changed your logo here on the channel to some sort of pig.
Oh yeah. I like that better.
I didn't even notice that.
Little piggy, so adorable. He's free.
As in like an image or something?
Right. One of those, what they call it? Free, I don't want to say free use.
It is
What's
free.
going on with porn lately? Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, I don't want to use that phrase.
Oh yeah.
You know, free use. Porn. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
Oh fucking! You remember?
Very weird.
For some reason, as of late, Bonnie Blue has been kind of like a fucking what do you call it? Like a topic of conversation lately.
Right.
I was funny. I was talking with some of my younger friends from VR chat, like 18, 19, 20-year-old kind of guys, and they were the question was, would you rather have a Bonnie Blue daughter? Or I forget who the wife was, but it was like a cheater for a wife kind of thing. So would you rather have a whore daughter or a cheating wife? That was a would you rather. And almost everybody was like, I'd rather have the wife like, than be anywhere near this Bonnie Blue fucking character. She's that fucking repellent. That even her own fucking, what do you call it, the people that should like her the most want nothing to do with her.
I mean, I
That's
hope I hope she makes an awful lot of money, and I hope that satiates her, because Lord knows she probably won't get herself a husband. Nothing that'll stick around.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
that's
I've
true.
heard enough about her.
See, that's the thing about like people like her. I feel more sorry than anything else, because like no one's gonna stick around. No one's gonna stick around. I mean,
You guys know how old she is? I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to get it out before I forget. Do you guys know how old she is? How old do you think she is?
26.
No, not how old she is. How old did you think she was before you found out?
Oh,
She looks to me
I
like
thought she was
she's in
like
her mid-30s at least.
Yeah, mid-30s to early 40s.
Yeah,
well,
she's 26 and she looks like that.
Well, yeah, because when you see a certain level of makeup and like designer outfits and that kind of stuff, when you see a certain level of that usually implies like that she's older and she's got a bunch of money. So yeah, I thought she was a lot older than that. I didn't know she was 26. Makes sense though.
Yeah, I think she's done a shitload of meth in her life and she just looks like shit.
Maybe. I don't know if I'd say
I'm
that.
theorizing though.
I don't know if she's actually done any drugs. I actually think she's probably clean in that regard, and she's probably clean in other things. I don't think she has any real STDs or something. I think she's probably taken as much care on that regard as possible, considering that's her work. I think she's treating the sex life and all that stuff as like a job, and so I think she's being thorough in that regard. So it's like, I think if you wanted to have her, I mean, sure. Just keep in mind she's been ran through by many clean guys. If that makes it any better, like to me, not really.
Run through the fucking gamut of fucking.
Yeah, over 1,000 in a 24-hour period.
Like if that's what you need, then go for it. I guess. I can't.
That is just so disturbing.
Well, if either of you are curious to know more, have I got the video for you?
More about Bonnie Blue? I'll pass.
I'm good. I'm good.
Now, the gamer from Mars just came out with one. It says how Bonnie Blue ruined her life.
You know, they always say that,
I
but
just
like these
posted in the
people's
Discord.
lives are never ruined. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they
Well,
just
her
they
reputation, you
just
could
live
say,
like
I
with
guess.
this ridiculous amounts of money. Like it's such a fucking obnoxious fucking statement to say they ruined their life when like
Yeah.
clearly they
You
fucking
say they ruined her
haven't. It's like
reputation.
Belle Delphine ruined her life. I mean, she still lives in a fucking mansion, dude. Like,
Yeah. She's still making like $2 million a month on fucking OnlyFans or whatever.
yeah.
And that she's got nothing to really worry about. So long as she's not like spending it like a drunken sailor. I think I like the idea if like let's say she makes money like these OnlyFans girls and all who make all this money. If they make their money and then they decide to live comfortably and like I'll get my home and all that kind of stuff and then make the best out of what they got, okay, fine. But what I would be a little bit more disturbed by is like if afterwards they decide, hey, I'm going to start a podcast and I'm going to advise other young ladies on how they can get wealthy selling their bodies as well. That part I'm like, bitch, you should have stopped. You did your thing. You fucked up society in your own little way. Don't keep doing it. Because then they'll get on there, they'll flaunt how much money they have, and then it's like, oh yeah, I did 1,000 guys. It was a wonderful experience. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot.
Getting other people to make the
encouraging
same
other women to do
mistakes. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, no, looking beyond the title of that video, there's a lot of useful info in that on what's going on there. Like apparently, like she's trying to claim that she had like a totally normal like fucking home life and shit, talking about her mom and dad, and then like the dad she's talking about is her stepdad, and but you know what I mean? Like she's just completely full of shit about her fucking backstory and shit like that. Like trying to pretend like, no, there's nothing wrong in my life at all. I just really enjoy doing this.
I think like isn't one of the most popular podcasts in the world was like a what they call a dating advice podcast for women, and it's called Call Her Daddy. That's it.
Oh, isn't that with fucking
unfamiliar.
Stallone's kids or something?
I hope not. I don't know. I just remember hearing about it, and because I'll listen to like clips from like the whatever podcast, and they'll bring women on who are like fans of the stuff, and they start quoting things from the podcast. I'm like, is that really what they say? It's some like really really bad advice.
Everything I've ever seen online that has anything to do with dating is always like
Bad.
Very bad clips. Very bad clips from people that are. It gives you the impression that every girl thinks that she deserves to date a millionaire. That makes at least fucking, or makes at
you'd be
least
surprised
500
that's
grand a month.
not like that far off. Like the
Right.
people have, like,
I don't
these
think it's as
ridiculous
prevalent as.
expectations.
Yeah,
Not
there's
like
far
the
too many,
$1 million
but,
thing.
Yeah.
But like just ridiculous expectations when it comes to like dating.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
no doubt.
Real fucking fucking real shit.
Yeah, that think they're an 8 when they're like a 5 on their best day, and they think they deserve.
Or like they work
more.
at a fucking gas station and they think they're gonna date some guy who's a CEO. You know, it's like.
Right.
Like you are the poor person in this equation here.
Well,
yeah.
Like,
you better be exceptionally beautiful if you think you're going to get to a CEO anytime soon.
Well, like
From that
if a woman worked at like a McDonald's or a gas station and she's relatively attractive, she could date a millionaire. That's not impossible. If you want to keep a millionaire, well, you kind of have to.
Yeah, you can get fucked by a millionaire pretty easily.
Yep. It's not impossible, but yeah, you don't. You have to actually, have be likable. Something like that.
Yeah, someone the millionaire wouldn't be ashamed to bring around his friends.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a big part of it.
Yeah, you gotta be polite. You don't gotta be like intelligent or anything. I don't care if you're smart or nothing. I just want to know if you're nice, you're fun to be around, you're pleasant. If you're gonna be like a bitch and you're naked, that's the other thing. Like I'm at the point where I can't stand naked. You're gonna start nagging, I'm gonna start walking.
Yeah, that's the way it should always be.
Yep.
Guys put up with too much bullshit, dude.
Indeed. Although, granted, a lot of guys put up with a fair bit of bullshit just because it's like if the girl's really cute and pretty and you like her, it's like you're willing to tolerate a certain level of bitch. If you think you're getting someone that ultimately you wouldn't normally get, like if they're like a really attractive person, an attractive woman, like yeah, there's a certain level of bullshit I'm willing to tolerate.
I think there's a song that deals with that. This is everything I feel about that really, really well. You know, though, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife.
It'd be.
So from my point of view, you want to get an ugly woman to marry you? I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, her
problem is nowadays, even ugly women are a pain in the ass half the time.
Yeah, true.
Oh
You're not wrong.
yeah, they listen to the same thing, even the pretty women that do, and so you get like a lot of ugly women who think that they are, you know, higher on the attractive scale, and they're really not, but they think they are.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
yeah.
man,
No,
I
a
will
lot
tell
of
you,
women
though,
think if they think because they can get women to get guys to fuck them, that they're really attractive, instead of just having a pussy. Then they're not really noticing that none of these guys want to date them. That they're essentially slut busters. But in their mind, they're like, I can get all kinds of different guys to fuck me. I must be really hot.
I guess. Some women like, and that's the other thing. Like hot, like really big, wealthy, rich, you know, millionaire, billionaire kind of guys. It's like I wish they'd stop sleeping around. Then it fucks up these women because they think that they can get billionaires and millionaires. Like
Yeah.
no, it's just, you know, you were easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you look good. That's what really messes up their perspective.
yeah, what gets me is like they're being treated like whores. Because like, realistically, if the millionaires were sleeping around with women for free, they'd be doing it for money. And they're like thrilled about it, like they want more, which is just weird to me.
Right. Yeah, they seem to really struggle with that part where, like, guys will fuck anyone. It doesn't mean you're hot or that you're wife material or even girlfriend material.
Yeah, they just means they're horny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
60 seconds.
Yep.
Yep. Well, the world's a weird place. It is indeed.
Yeah, it's getting absurd. Civilization's getting absurd. So whoever's in charge of the simulation, seriously, turn the absurdity levels back down to
Put
something
it
more
back down to
reasonable,
like
please.
2 or something.
Yeah, it's up at Spinal Tapian 11 at this point.
Good Lord. Wouldn't it be nice? If that was just like a thing you could really do. Like,
Right. That would be.
just be like, turn back the absurd knob and you're like, oh, everything's cool again. All right.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yep. So it's interesting. Venezuela is going to be either like a U.S. territory or there was talk of it becoming a state, but I can't imagine that would ever be even remotely likely. That just seems like such a terrible plan. But it'd be interesting if the U.S. was actually able to buy Greenland and make it a new state.
Well, at this point, probably be better than the alternative. So
Probably be better to what? Sorry.
It'd be better than the alternative. The alternative being that America will just take it.
Well, yeah, because Russia or China are going to take it if we don't. So we need the mineral resources, and we need the military position of where it's at.
Yeah, it's a pretty strategic location.
Pretty
Yeah.
important strategically to us. I would be pretty fucking stoked if they took Greenland as a state, though. That would be so fun.
It would be fucking crazy. Or leave it like Puerto Rico has been all these years. Like, yeah, I know you're Americans.
No, if we're
going
to pay for it, I think we should buy the whole thing outright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's fine, too. As far as immigrants go, if a bunch of Greenlanders want to start coming over, it's probably not the worst thing.
They're probably all right.
What's getting through nowadays?
True. Yeah, you know what? I would not be at all concerned about the people living in Greenland becoming citizens.
Speaking of concern, I mean, I'm going to slightly switch the subject here. I just hear about like how much people are upset about the Windows update, Windows 11.
Not anything specific, but people don't like it.
Apparently, somebody was positing that every time you copy and paste, it's making a copy of that and sending it back to Microsoft.
Well, it's a lot more intrusive than that. Apparently, almost anything you do is getting traced, from like how you move your mouse to your typing schedule. It's kind of like it's making a copy of your every movement, so that way, even if you use a different device, it'll know it's you.
Wow.
Like, yeah, so that's
unnecessarily precise.
It is. It's very, very precise.
Oh, it's disturbing when you think about recently there was a thing where the police used Google to bypass the Fourth Amendment. They just asked Google for like the searches and history of everybody in a certain area. And it's like, that's not something we want. We don't want the Constitution to be null and void anytime a corporation is involved. That's a really dangerous and scary place to be going for the authority that the government has.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, it's also like, because it's thoroughly tracking everything that you're doing while you're on the machine, it's actually slowing the machine down. It's slowing it down more than it should. Now, maybe you don't really notice it if you haven't updated.
That's how the guy found out there was the software that he needed to remove.
Yeah, there's a lot of like delay. Yeah,
because his mom or whoever was using the computer was like, God, it takes forever. Every time I want to copy paste something, it takes like 30 seconds. And then he fixed the thing so it could keep giving that information, and it went back straight away to instant.
Well, it's so bad that like some people are selling older computers with like Windows 7 on it, and they're selling really well. Apparently, it's a far better operating system, which is interesting. Some people try to figure this out. The other thing that's been happening, which I thought was also quite fascinating, is that there's a lot of people out there making the switch over and changing their computers to run on Linux Mint.
Yeah.
Like Linux Mint is it's more closely associated to Windows. So if you're more familiar with a Windows operating system, it's like that, but without any of the bloat or the tracking or anything. And apparently, enough people have been using it and saying amazing, wonderful things about it that it's starting to cause a bit of a wave. And so there's a lot of people switching over to Linux. Now, it's not perfect. There are some things it can't do and some things it can't do well. But it seems to be doing pretty well, and Linux will probably be making some changes to make sure it runs a lot better. As now they got more input than ever before.
With
people
Linux?
using it. Yeah.
I
A
think
lot of
if
people-
Linux really wants to fucking blow the roof off the stand and make a big move, they should add free AI. Something that you could actually use on your own computer that's not like be held to a business. It isn't connected to servers like that are collecting all your data, and then like isn't tracking every single thing you use it for, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think there'd be a really big thing for it. And it didn't even have to be like a super fancy one, you know? Just enough to do like ChatGPT kind of stuff. And I'm sure there's like freeware stuff out there already, or will be eventually, but AI I think is going to be the next big thing as far as like people losing their jobs to it.
It could be.
Oh, I mean, it's already taking orders at all the fucking fast food places in my town, man. So I'm pretty sure it's slowly going to creep in and take, and not that the jobs didn't need to get taken or whatever, like oh no, but just like the more those tools are available to us, the better. Like as random like people, because it shouldn't just benefit the wealthy. Like they used our tax money to fucking make that shit too. You know, like.
Anyway, I thought it was an interesting little observation, and almost every day I keep hearing more stuff about people switching over to Linux, and businesses are starting to do it. So I think it's quite fascinating. We'll see how this plays out.
Fucking pop-up ads on my own fucking computer. Like I absolutely I'm really thinking about it too. You know.
Well, and that's not a bug. That's a feature. That's going to happen whether you want it to or not. So, like,
yeah, there's no way to take it out. I've tried stopping all of the notifications. Nothing.
Yep. Yeah, they have no incentive to ever remove that. So, like, that's going to be there until they decide to remove it, which they probably won't, unless the backlash is intense enough. And even then, I mean, it's going to take some time for it to actually work. So, I don't know if it's really a problem. I'd say start considering it. Like I said, the one that's most associated with Windows is called Linux Mint. So just letting you know.
Yeah.
Everyone look that up.
Something worth looking into if you own a computer, for sure.
Probably.
Get out of Windows as soon as you can.
Yep. Or if you have one that hasn't been updated, just don't update it. Although, granted, I think with some computers it like auto updates, so you don't really have a choice. They do it regardless.
Oh no, yeah, you don't get a choice. No. With Windows, it just updates eventually. Like it'll let you be the one that makes the decision for like a day or two. But then if it's like 3 or 4 days in and you haven't put whatever update is out recently up, it'll just do it. You can turn the whole thing off and it'll still do it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Yep. Because you don't own anything anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought this computer. Yeah, I paid for an operating system. But I don't fucking get to decide anything my operating system does. Why would that be the case?
Mm-hmm. The other big tech thing that everyone's freaking out about is the RAM situation.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, AI is using up a crazy amount of RAM.
Yep. And NVIDIA being like exclusively selling it off to like the AI centers, and if you want to buy something that costs like thousands of dollars, used to be a lot cheaper.
Yep.
That should tell you how desperate they are to keep AI out of our hands.
Well, there's that, but like I don't think they really understand how AI is going to work, because it's like it's very expensive, very hard to run, not really hard, but I mean, like, you're gonna have to really cool them down, and they're
It's
building these
intensive. It's
massive,
intensive on your machine.
yeah. And then you have these massive data centers. Not to mention, once these places finally get up and running, it's going to be very power inducing. It's like one, you need to use power to run the machines, and then you have to use power to um, just to keep it running, just keep it cooled
Well,
down. So they don't, oh, well,
they'll keep fixing that little by little. You know,
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I think they
they'll
already have
bring down the
plans
power
ready.
usage. They'll bring down the RAM usage. They'll figure it out. They'll tweak it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't, don't
But
doubt that at
imagine
all.
how much easier it would be for them if they just sold AI that you could like pay for and download to your own computer to use, and not have to pay
Yeah.
like monthly fees or give up all your data or something in order to use. Like I think that they're going to try to keep it out of the hands of the public for as long as possible.
Yeah. Yep, Ram's going to be quite.
JD Delay, is that the fucking? No, that can't be that guy.
Breaking news, Minneapolis, Minnesota exploded into
What happened?
violence and lawlessness again last night when ICE went to make a targeted arrest.
Yeah, that's the weird fucking pedophile guy. The fucking JD Delay, is that the guy who used to be in prison and can't go for more than like fucking 10 minutes without talking about pedophiles?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Oh,
you talked
Samaj
about the.
posted him.
Oh, you mean the guy? Sorry, I keep forgetting the name there. Yeah, the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, yeah.
And the chain and the tattoos. He's always talking about wood chippers.
Yeah, like he can't. I watched him doing like a fucking podcast with people, and literally he couldn't talk for 5 minutes without bringing it back to pedophiles every 5 minutes. And I'm like, dude, do we need to look at your fucking hard drive? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's an odd thing, dude.
Well, I think partially it's because also of his background, because he used to be a career criminal.
Oh yeah, no, I
And
totally get it.
And when you're in jail, yeah. So like, I understand why he's always bringing it up, but also have to remember that's kind of his marketing brand.
Oh yeah, it's definitely his brand for sure.
Yeah,
but
and every time he brings it
Still
up,
suspicious.
It just comes off a little weird, like when you can't not have conversations for any length of time without bringing it back to that. Like it's.
I mean, yeah, but every time he talks about it, that's another T-shirt sold. So I mean, that could also be it. But you know, capitalist gonna capitalist, so it is what it is. And that one, I posted it because it was interesting. He was talking about the whole situation because they actually are in Minnesota starting the deportation process.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And this incident was kind of gruesome because it's like, you know, it led to a high-speed chase. The guy crashed into another car, and he tried to run away on foot, and then ICE tried to get him. Then the people themselves come out and try to tackle the ICE agent. The point where it's like, if he lets go, the criminal's going to run off. So the ICE agent shoots the guy in the leg. Now he can't run.
Good.
And then they start losing their shit, and they start getting. So they eventually tackle him. But the thing is that while all this is going on, the ICE agents, you know, because a bunch of them got out, and they because the whole brawl's going on, and now they're out of their vehicles. Well, the other fucking rioters and the other people started breaking into the ICE agent's vehicle and stealing all kinds of equipment, some of which is like classified information.
They need to just start. That's what I'm saying. They need the military to be going with ICE and arresting these people.
Well, I was going to say the last bit on that little story in there is that these people, they did live streams and videos and stuff and posted all over the internet. They were reading out all the ICE agents' names they're currently in Minneapolis. They lay out their names and everything, fully doxed
these
them.
people need to be in prison. Like, there's no fucking excuse at this point.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I was watching a show right before it came on. Actually, one of the guys I was watching was like, "All right, there's going to be at least 7 people that are going to be going to jail for this shit. We're breaking into this fucking car."
Good. They need to just start arresting these rioters though, because like they're interfering with ICE.
Yeah.
They don't get to make these decisions for everyone else. This is not acceptable. And then
it's bad enough they're staying at the hotel and making all kinds of noise and shit.
Yeah, like, but then,
Like,
like,
have you
lighting
seen that?
stores on fires and helping, and then, like, hurting other people, businesses, and, like, can we protect the people that
Yeah.
actually live in those communities and not these fucking paid fucking thugs they bring in to cause these riots?
Yeah, and again, standing outside of the hotel where all the ICE agents are staying, like, I'm pretty sure there's regular people staying there too. So, around the clock, just making all kinds of noise and shit isn't just fucking with the ICE agents.
Well, and it doesn't
You
matter if
know?
it's just fucking with the ICE agents. It's illegal, and it should be dealt with.
Yeah. Like, again, pretty much any city has some kind of noise ordinance, like
Yeah.
after a certain time of day, right?
Well, at this point, it's just felony interference with police action. You know, it's like they're interfering with the federal agents in their job, and they're doing their jobs. And that alone should be enough for federal charges. And so they can say, fuck the state, we're just going to bring in the National Guard, arrest these people, throw them in federal prisons for the federal crimes they're committing, go about our jobs anyway. Like, they need to stop wasting this time and just, you know.
It's the really counterproductive thing about all this is, like, you're going to end up giving, like, the government, and especially the executive branch, even more power.
Well, and imagine how much of an impact it'll have when they start doing this and finding out that, oh, most of the rioters in Minneapolis don't even live in Minneapolis.
Yeah, they're being paid by George Soros
or whoever, China, probably, Russia, probably.
Yeah.
Could be Black Lives Matter funding it. They were the laundering point for Maduro to spend a lot of money that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Maduro funded a lot of that shit back in the day. It's part of why we went after him.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I think we're a little bit over the 5 o'clock line, and
yeah,
I don't want any more news. I think we've had enough news.
Right. Yeah, enough good news for today.
Yeah, let's call it. I think.
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
So for everyone out there not listening, bye bye.
They get rabble.
Yeah,
All right,
goodbye, Ginger Ham.